Madema on the beat.
I see mommy Nkechi, a rapper don't tell she the new for grave where my youth day, Papa Emeka. Don't blind from growing, Peking don't fall, now watch up I'm raw. This half they shake my hand no feel. Yesterday we laughed, today I just we more. If we don't stop this knife where we they share, tell me who go sing for the ones we know, babe.
She need the voice from under the soil. Brother, no let my blood turn to oil. Little Ada they ask where my papa go. Her small hand they shake, she no sabi this woe. I beg my people see this fire we burn. Now our house they blaze, now our future they turn. We go tell their ghosts we no go fail you. If we hold this love, their death go burn you.
No, make we try yo. Back up in the day.
I beg my people see this fire we burn. Now our house they blaze, now our future they turn. We go tell their ghosts we no go fail you. If we hold this love, their death go burn you.
Oh, make we try yo.
Back up joints with a trembling. Oh, hey. If we no join our
I see mommy Nkechi, a rapper don't tell she the new for grave where my youth day, Papa Emeka. Don't blind from growing, Peking don't fall, now watch up I'm raw. This half they shake my hand no feel. Yesterday we laughed, today I just we more. If we don't stop this knife where we they share, tell me who go sing for the ones we know, babe.
She need the voice from under the soil. Brother, no let my blood turn to oil. Little Ada they ask where my papa go. Her small hand they shake, she no sabi this woe. I beg my people see this fire we burn. Now our house they blaze, now our future they turn. We go tell their ghosts we no go fail you. If we hold this love, their death go burn you.
No, make we try yo. Back up in the day.
I beg my people see this fire we burn. Now our house they blaze, now our future they turn. We go tell their ghosts we no go fail you. If we hold this love, their death go burn you.
Oh, make we try yo.
Back up joints with a trembling. Oh, hey. If we no join our children go so.
Today, by the power conferred on me as the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, and after you have voted for the open gate for the Biafra freedom, which is 100% vote, this charter has become a law, and the Biafra Helsinki Declaration 2011.
voted for our freedom, Biafra. So whether you like it or not, we are our freedom has been discussed and have been getting it 100%, and that's why we are going home. Biafra is declared.
My here. Overlook now. He got no photo. Me quehe. He get queria. My quero. I get queria.
They must surely hear from us. What we are doing today is a historical event, which from the eternity, which can never be abolished. The land of Finland has given us that platform, which we have stand and build our the pillar of freedom of Biafrans. We are the hand of the future. Thank you for all your effort.
Thank you.
Let's go ahead.
Freedom, take pride in your country. If you want democracy, hold on to your sovereignty. And if you want peace, love your nation. Wise leaders always put the good of their own people and their own country first. The future does not belong to globalists. The future belongs to patriots. The future belongs to sovereign and independent nations who protect their citizens, respect their neighbors, and honor the differences that make each country special and unique. It is why we in the United States embarked on an exciting program.
Now therefore, the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic Government in exile, His Excellency Ebba Simon Jaco, by virtue of the authority and pursuant of the issues and principles recited above, do hereby solemnly proclaim that the territory and region under the 40 confederating states of Biafra, together with her continental shelf and territorial waters, shall henceforth regain her independence.
This is my wicked word. This is my confusion word. Listen to Palibran. I will tell you a story about one lady girl. Polly they go to work. Polly they work for bank. Then I enter for motor. Wherever they go. Opposite Udi, but the lucky hand the side, along the Sukudu Road. I see people run. I see people run. Then I ask the driver waiting they happen. The driver waiting they happen. The driver tell the body boy, see no day for talk. See nothing for talk. If better you take your eye and see. Then I call the driver. The driver waiting. The driver waiting. This is my wicked word. This is my confusion word. Listen to Palibran. I will tell you a story about one lady girl. Polly they go to work. Polly they work for bank. Then I enter for motor. Wherever they go. Opposite Udi, but the lucky hand the side, along the Sukudu Road. I see people run. I see people run. Then I
want to remain in the spirit because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have sealed, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, oh Lord of hosts, to have mercy on us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day Chukwa Biama Benigwe whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist? You opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain, because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoto. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy, because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all this we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. He said, we are here to get Biafra, yes, but I don't want Biafra of idiots. Azikiwe fought for independence. Jomo Kenyatta fought for independence. Kwame Nkrumah fought for independence. Arap Moi fought for independence. Nyerere fought for independence. Even right now, remember, I don't want to talk about Eduardo dos Santos of Angola. That's different. I want to talk about Nelson Mandela. He fought for independence. Are you telling me that South Africa you have today was what Mandela fought for? Are you telling me that Mandela died, that black people will be hunting down other black people to kill? The answer is no. Why is that happening? Because the principal critical work that should have been done with the freedom fighting was not done. And what is that? Education. It's a secret. I've given it away now. You know, before we arrived at fighting for our freedom this way, I looked at the history of Africa. I looked at the history of every black freedom fighter, genuine Oklahoma. I looked at the history of their countries and respective territories and what happened when they got what they were looking for. Invariably, you'll be shocked. None of them made any progress. I repeat, none of them made any collective, conscientious progress that you can look at and say, hey, I'm happy with this. None. Why? Because black people try to, or they are imitating, they want to imitate Europeans and white people. They think that by going to white people's school, by doing everything white people does, somehow they can effect lasting change in their lives, and the answer is no. You can't do it. Do you know why they cannot do it? There is a way that Caucasians think. It's working for them, and I love it. Good luck to them. But you, as an African, you as a Biafran, if you want that piece of land to be developed, you need to think in a particular way. Not necessarily with the way the Caucasian does it. That is what we are doing, so that the legacy of Biafra will last. That Biafrans will not condone anybody. You will judge any fool who is in office and stealing money. They say don't judge anybody. So somebody can be a governor and steal people's salary and run away. Well, don't judge him as he's stealing your money. You come and say, oh, God, but what are you doing? You say, oh, don't judge me that you will not be judged. It's in the book. It's just like a pastor telling you about tithe. I'll touch not my anointing. You are a criminal fake pastor. They are coming to arrest you. Say, oh, touch not my anointing. We want Biafra to be different. That is why we educate you. We impart knowledge the way we do. So you'll be able to hold your public officers to account. Nobody can come and bring any wishy-washy, superstitious mumbo-jumbo. Tell you, oh, don't touch this. Nonsense. Everything is questionable. Everything I say. Question everything. That is how you keep your public servants on their toes all the time. To do what you want. After all, the country belongs to you. It doesn't belong to them. Power belongs to the people, and in this Biafra we are building genuinely, power will belong to the people. How do you make them hold on to that power and discharge your responsibilities? By educating them, and that's what we're doing now. So sometimes it appears as if we are digressing. Oh, we are going towards religion. It is for a purpose. We know what we are doing. It is for a purpose. Or else you end up dumb. You won't know what they're doing. We don't want that rubbish. That's why we do things the way we do. After all, the basis of your ignorance as a black person is religion. Religion is why black Africans are dumb. By the time you come away from this bondage, my goodness, that is why we are the way we are. We are fast forwarding everything to make it quick, so that when we get Biafra, you won't mess it up. All of you with your general overseer, if you're in the Biafra army, telling me I should leave Yoruba pastors alone. If you know Yorubas don't want Biafra, is that correct? Yes, this man said, Kumiyi said he is praying for the zoo not to break up. Yes? And we're fighting for the zoo to break up. Now, if this pastor of yours, because as you're going now, you give your mom your phone number or your dad. Your dad goes to Yoruba church. They ask you that, oh, where is your son? My son is fighting with the army of Biafra. The pastor can say, give me his number. I want to call him. Yoruba will call your son at the battlefront. If your son did not receive this education now, or is of a weak disposition, he'll say, okay, yes, so my general overseer, Pastor Kumiyi, man of God, said I should not fight anymore, that Nigeria is better for me. Since my man of God has spoken, I have to do what the man of God said. Rubbish. Now you understand why we are doing what we are doing? We want to undermine everywhere the devil will come from. Plugging all the holes that the devil will come from.
All right. So we are reading from the book of Obadiah, from chapter 1 from verse 10. He said, for violence against your brother Jacob, for violence against your brother Jacob, shame shall cover you, and you shall be cut off forever. Are you all listening? Let me repeat it again. The book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 10, say, for violence against your brother Jacob, shame shall cover you, and you shall be cut off forever. All of you have seen the way the people who claim to be fighting for Biafra You know that this is a special week we are. Okay. What has happened today? Some of them, all the things they have done in the past, they have gone back to it and start taking glory. They are taking glory. After they wage violence against their own brother. Let me read from 11. In this one, go to Nigeria. In the day that you stood on the other side, in the day that you stood on the other side, in the day that strangers carried captive his forces, when foreigners entered his gate and cast lot for Jerusalem, even you were as one of them. Hey! Are you people following? The book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 11, say, in the day that you stood on the other side, in the day that strangers, Fulani government and their politicians, strangers carried captive his forces, when strangers entered his gate, when strangers entered our land and they cast lots for Jerusalem, even you, the people that claim they are fighting for Biafra, even you were one of them. Even you were one of the strangers. Even you were one of those who have come to carry the forces captive.
Most of you who claim you own businesses everywhere in Nigeria, for that reason, you want everybody to die. Nobody is above death. Death is going to visit everybody. Just have to pray that you live and make impact in this life. The impact that matters now, as far as Nigeria is concerned, is not the impact to make people millionaires. It is impact to make people to be alive. It is impact to make people to feel secure. It is impact to make people feel they are free. That is the biggest impact you can make. Millions are going to come. People will become millionaires when they are alive. Of what use is it? You make somebody millionaire today and tomorrow he died by gunshot from Fulani. Of what use will it be to the society? You pick up somebody and send him abroad and he come back to Nigeria and police will kill him. It is happening every day. Why do you want to continue to be part of a country like that? Why? We are not the one bringing violence to Nigeria state. Rather, Nigeria aggression must be responded with aggression. That aggression is self-defense.
You are supporting Nigerian government in any way, either in the Nigerian army, Nigerian police, Nigerian security, Nigerian immigration. The PM has said today, we are not against you. But if you wear the Nigerian uniform representing Nigerian government in Biafra land, you are going to pay the price. And you're going to pay the ultimate price for supporting a terrorist government that is in Biafra land. These are terrorists that kill our people, maim our people, burn our houses, burn our businesses, burn our homes in Biafra territory. If you are one of them, you have yourself to blame. If you are wearing any Nigerian uniform, Nigerian military uniform, Nigerian police uniform, Nigerian security uniform, sorry is your name. We have no prison, we have no jail. If you are caught inside Biafra land, you are gone. Only one, under his leadership, His Excellency Simon Ekpa. Anybody that is confusing anyone or telling you there is another, no, there is nothing. There's just one, recognized by His Excellency Simon Ekpa.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us on today's program. I welcome everyone that has connected wherever you are connecting from. Please kindly like and share the program to all platforms, share to family and friends, share to those who are close to you, share to your neighbors. Try as much as possible to bring someone into the program as you join us. Let us send this message across. Remember, in this platform, we support the United States of Biafra under the command of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and on the Supreme Command of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We must continue to do what we have to do to protect and defend the United States of Biafra. Wherever you are joining us from, I welcome you, I appreciate you, I thank you for being part of the program. Please like and share and invite others to join. Remember, in this platform, we don't come here to instigate violence. We do not come here to preach hate. We don't come here to attack people or individuals. We don't come here to push propaganda or blackmail. We don't come here to stand against any race or religion. What we do in this platform is to preach freedom, the gospel of freedom. We preach the gospel of freedom to the whole world, the freedom of the Biafran people. We must be free. It doesn't matter what the enemies are doing, what they are saying. No matter what they are doing, we must continue to pursue our freedom, for our freedom is very, very close and very, very near. Do not allow anybody to deceive you. Do not allow anybody to deceive you. Whatever they say, however they say it, don't allow it to distract you. I urge you in the name of Chukwu Gabiama to stand your ground and continue to do what you have to do. It is our responsibility to defend ourselves and protect our land. Please continue to do so regardless the challenges we are seeing. We know there are so many challenges, so many obstacles, there are so many hindrances. Sometimes you see reasons why you must not continue, but I bet you we must continue because it's a matter of life and death. So we must protect ourselves. Remember, every morning when we come to this program, it is always an interactive section, a section for we Biafrans to interact with each other. We share views with one another and express ourselves. In this platform, the only thing that qualifies you to join us on stage is for you to be a human being. As long as you're human, whether you believe on us or you don't believe on us, whether you have a different opinion or not, whatever be your ideology, it doesn't matter what you think, what you support, whom you support, your orientation, your religion, your location, it doesn't matter to us. What matters to us is the pursuit of freedom. If you are genuinely seeking for freedom, you are welcome. You are welcome with your diverse opinion. You are welcome with your superior argument. Feel free. More especially those of us that have a superior argument, please bring it on this platform. Let us deal with it. If you have any question for us, come and ask the question. We are going to respond to you. You have any contribution to make? You have any superior argument that you want us to look into? Please click the link on the comment section and join us. Let us deal with this once and for all. It is important because nobody knows it all. When we come here and interact, it's either we learn from you or you learn from us. That is why we are here, to educate each other. We are here to debunk the lies that have been telling against the Biafran people, against our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and against our Supreme Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. These lies that they tell against them, we come here to debunk them and set the record straight. The pursuit of freedom of Biafra is something that concerns every one of us, and we must all take responsibility. You have to take responsibility. I have to take responsibility. That is something every one of us can do. Don't say there is nothing you can do. There is something you can do. There is something I can do. As you can see, I'm already doing something. I'm already doing something as you see me. Likewise, you on the comment section, you are already doing something, writing your own opinion, bringing out your suggestion, helping to share the program and reaching out to others. You are already doing something. You can equally go extra mile to share to neighbors, relatives, uncles and aunties, platforms where you belong. In your own platforms, share the program. On X, anywhere, share it so that others can join us and know what is going on. Our purpose of coming here is to set the record straight. Speak the truth and nothing but the truth. We are not here for propaganda. We are not here for blackmail. We are not here for saga. We are here to preach the message of freedom, to support humanity. Where we stand is Biri Kambiri Eboberu Guwere. That is where we stand. Biri Kambiri, that's all we ask. Leave and let's leave. Is that too much to ask? I don't think it is too much to ask. When somebody says leave and let's leave, it's not too much to ask. All we are seeking for is peace, but not the peace of the graveyard. We do not want the peace of the graveyard. We want to enjoy peace in our lifetime. So I welcome everyone who has connected from right, left, and center. I say, may Chukwu Abiyama continue to guide and protect you. Today, we have come once again, as we always do, and the topic we chose to discuss today says, note, the beauty of truth, whether it is sad or good, it is liberating. The beauty of truth, whether it is bad or good, it is liberating. Biafra is the truth. We want to speak more on the truth today because in the course of Biafra struggle, you go to many platforms, everybody is claiming to say the truth. Everybody is claiming to say the truth. I am telling the truth. I am telling the truth. Mr. B is telling the truth. Mr. C is telling the truth. Who is actually saying the truth? The truth is Biafra itself. But who is standing genuinely as a Biafran and for Biafra? The beauty of truth, whether it is good or bad, it is liberating. When the truth is spoken, smile are on people's face. People are liberated. Hindrances are removed. Obstacles are conquered. When the truth is spoken, it doesn't matter if it makes you feel bad. It is liberating. If it makes you feel good, it is also liberating. But the impact is very powerful at all times. When you talk about liberation we are talking about in terms of the Biafran restoration is the truth. That is why you must not lie in the cause of Biafra. You must not lie to please anybody. Don't lie to please me. Don't lie to please Mazen Nandekano, Mazen Simon or any other person. Do not lie to please anybody. Don't. You must not lie to please anybody. You must always speak the truth. Biafra is the truth. You saw the video clip I played. Mazen Nandekano say he does not want the Biafra of idiots. Yes, we want freedom. That is true. We want to be free. That is absolutely true, which every one of us agree on. But what type of Biafra we want? We don't want the Biafra of idiots. We want Biafra built on truthfulness, not on hatred, envy, jealousy, greed. Today, we see people who are in the forefront claiming to be fighting for Biafra. Meanwhile, they are filled up with hatred. They are filled up with greed. They are filled up with lie. People lie without remorse. People lie without remorse. And after lying, they boldly come out and also let you understand that they lied, and they continue to force you to go along with them in their lies. How long shall we continue to tolerate the lies of these people? How long shall we continue to buy into the lies that these enemies are telling? They continue to tell lies again and again. They continue to tell lies in any given opportunity. With every little single opportunity, they tell a lie. How long are we going to continue to listen to these lies? How long? How long shall we continue to pay attention to this blackmail propaganda that is coming from the east, from the west, from the north, from the south? How long shall we continue to tolerate these lies from the pit of hell? Lie will never save us. The restoration of Biafra and the pursuit of Biafran cause is getting more scary every day. It is getting more scary. It is not because of the attack of the enemies, not because of the Janjaweed, but because of our fellow Biafrans. What they do, how they act, how they behave. It is getting more scary every day. It is getting much more dangerous every day. Some of us are scaring people away from this very restoration of Biafra with our attitude, the way we behave, the way we act. You can imagine in a time that we are looking for recognition. And when you come on the social media, what you see is chaos everywhere. When you look at your fellow Biafrans, what you see is chaos. All you see in their mouths is propaganda, blackmail, lies from the pit of hell. You are looking for liberation. You are looking for freedom, and yet you are holding on to lies. How do you think you're going to be free? You are looking for freedom, and yet you're holding on to that thing that made you a slave. The beauty of truth, whether it is bad or good, it is liberating. Biafra is the truth. It is very important that you are careful in what you do in the cause of Biafra. Because for every single thing you do in Biafra struggle, you are going to pay dearly for it. You will. In case you do not know, you better know now. The blackmail you use against your brother, against your sister, will definitely come back to you. The propaganda you use to destroy your brother, your sister, will definitely haunt you back. That is why I always say, do not support a lie, a propaganda, a blackmail, simply because it serves you good. Even when you know it is a lie, you support a lie, you promote a lie because it serves your purpose. It is going to come back to haunt you. This message is for everybody. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter where you belong. It doesn't matter the camp where you are. It doesn't matter your position, your rank. I'm speaking to every single Biafran, old and young, rich and poor. You must understand that whatever you do is coming back to haunt you. When you support evil, evil is going to haunt you. You support good, good will follow you. Many people today, for the sake of gaining relevance, having people may pay more attention for you for self-glory. You see them pushing lies and propaganda online, even when they know that these things they are saying are lies. It is much more painful when it has to do with this restoration of Biafra. You see people lying. And today, the truth is coming out. Some of them, the truth is forced out of their mouth. You cannot cover the truth. It's just for a question of time. Just a little time. That truth you are hiding will come out. You can't hide the truth. You can only cover it and delay it for some time. But a time will come when you cannot hold back the truth. If you are a genuine Biafran, you're supposed to have learned a lesson from what has transpired, except for those who are just joining yesterday. But if you are a follower of Mazen Nandekan or Mazen Samaneka by now, we should have learned a lesson to know that there is a repercussion for anything you do in the course of this very journey. Sometimes people pay dearly. Sometimes people pay dearly. Being a freedom fighter, a Biafran freedom fighter, is a very big risk. And it is not something you joke with. Some of us think it is fun. It is not fun. It is not something you make fun with. If you don't know the implication of being a freedom fighter, you can lose your life. You can lose your life at any minute, at any second. Any one of us. More especially those of us that are putting our face on the line to speak about Biafra. You can lose your life at any minute. But are we going to stop? We will not stop. But all I'm saying is that you must know what you are doing and why you are doing what you are doing. So if anything happens, you will not have any regrets. There's no point building your tent on lies. Joining a camp that you know that they are lying. It is important to know the structure of Biafra. Very, very important. If you know the structure, follow that structure. It might not be perfect. You might have your reservation, but still, don't fight against that structure. Allow the structure to flow. Chukwu Okike Abiama will make a name for himself. And when the time comes, every obstacle on the way will be removed. But the greatest mistake you will do is to fight that structure, which started from Mazen Nandekano and trickled down today. That very structure must be protected. The foundation led by Mazi Nandekano and the structure put on the ground by Mazi Samaneka must be protected. And that is what I'm doing. I believe in what Mazi Nandekano believe in. I believe in what Mazi Samaneka believe in. And that is why I'm doing what I'm doing today. I have been speaking and doing what I'm doing for many years ago. I have been speaking on these issues. And I'm not going to stop. Not until Biafra is free. As long as I have breath, I will continue to speak up. I will continue to add my voice. I don't need to belong anywhere to do it. I don't need to take a title to do it. I don't need to be paid to do it. It is something that I own. It is part of me. And I have to do everything humanly possible to make sure that the dream of Biafra is actualized. Everything possible in my own power. I wish I had the authority to bring Biafra. I would not hesitate to do so in a twinkle of an eye. But Chukwu Okike Abiama have made things the way it is. All we need to do is to give our little contributions here and there, put it together, and it will become a mighty ocean. Excuse me. So my fellow Biafrans that are watching wherever you are watching from, I welcome every one of you that have joined us on the program today. I appreciate you for joining. And I want you to know that the enemies are not resting. Mazin Nandekano was able to make headway with truth. He was able to destroy Nigerian government with the truth, not with lie or propaganda, with the truth. And that is why today, even in their own court, they cannot be able to prosecute him because he based his discussions on truth. The same thing as Simon Epa build foundation on truth. That is why today you see his case is ending without any tangible thing to offer. Truth is very, very important. And we must be truthful in anything we do. Not just in this struggle, even in our life. Try to be truthful to yourself. Many of us are even deceiving ourselves. Many of us, our truth that we tell ourselves is a lie. Just like one sister came here and talked about people telling their truth. Everybody had what they call their truth. That is why you go online, you see people on their camera, everyone is claiming, I am telling the truth, I am telling the truth, I am telling the truth. Who is the one telling the truth? Go online, you see different Biafran platforms. Every one of them is claiming to be truthful. And at the same time saying different things. Then how do you judge who is truthful and who is not? The beauty of truth, whether it is bad or good, it is liberating. That thing you call truth, is it liberating people? When we say if it is bad or good, there is a truth that is now rumoring everywhere that has liberated Biafrans. That is why you know that the truth is liberating. There's a truth that is on the air that you or every one of you know about it. Confession that is on the air today. Even though it is coming from the enemies, that confession is liberating. It has liberated so many people. Even some who were pretending to sleep, we can't pretend anymore. They are now adding their voice because the truth have arrived. They held this truth for a very long time. They tried to stop this truth not to come out. But finally, the truth have busted out open. And you can see what is happening. Don't fight truth. If you fight truth, you're not going to win. If you fight truth, you are not going to win. And if you are standing in the truth, you will not lose. You will never lose. If you are standing in the truth, you will never lose. Forget how long it's going to take. Just for some time. It will take just for some time. And the truth will be out. Because that is the only thing that's going to bring peace and joy. My fellow Biafrans, wherever you are watching this program from, I urge you in the name of Chukwu Okike Abiama to continue to pay attention to the events that are happening. The Janjaweed are not smiling. Taking over Biafra land is their utmost priority, and they are pursuing it as fast as they can. In fact, they want to get it as fast as yesterday. That is why they are unleashing mayhem in the land of Biafra. And more is to come. But are we going to fold our hand and watch them to come? No. We must get prepared. We must get prepared. What is happening now is a well-planned and orchestrated evil. And if we keep silent and pretend it's not happening, it might swallow everybody. I appreciate everyone that have joined us on this broadcast. And I want you to keep your mind straight. Keep your heart open. Always remember that only the truth can give us liberation. You don't need to forge anything. You don't need to make anybody feel better. Speak the truth. No matter how bad it is, Speak the truth. When you speak the truth, it's going to bring liberation. If you are still a Biafran and you are confused, well, I pray that your confusion leaves you, but we can't help you. If the confusion is where you decide to lay your tent, good luck. There is nothing confusing in what I have just said and where we are today. You're welcome, my beloved brother Greg. My brother Greg, go ahead, mute yourself and speak to Biafran people. Are you there, bro, Greg?
Yeah, Mazi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, my brother.
Am I coming out clear?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, good afternoon, Biafrans. As usual, we must pray for our leaders, Mazi Namdekan and our PM Simon Ekman and all the cabinet, that God will continue his strength upon them, feed them with energy, with health, and wisdom and courage.
You see?
And feed them with the truth that will destroy the evil, Nigeria.
You see?
May God grant them the freedom we are fighting for. May our labor never be in vain.
You see?
Thank you, God, for the grace of life today, 2nd July 2025. We appreciate God for our life and the life of all the Biafrans all over the world. We pray for our Biafra military, all the Biafra armies, that heaven will guide them, heaven will be their power to fight, and God will sharpen all their weapons against the enemy. And no enemy will stand in their face. Any enemy that stands in their face will go down, like Goliath.
You see?
That is our prayer today. Thank you, Mazi. Thank you for the opportunity. For thou shalt know the truth, and it is only the truth that can set you free.
Definitely.
So, why must the truth set you free? Because the truth is the light and truth is the freedom. That's why he pronounced it, the truth will set you free. And what we are fighting today is freedom. Freedom for ourselves, our land, for our nation, freedom for our families, and freedom for our unborn generation. That is what we are fighting for. I have always come to this platform and said that there is no way we can succeed in our quest for freedom without truth and honesty and with love. You cannot tell me that we are fighting for freedom. I am fighting for freedom if I have any little problem with Mazi Jews. Not even a problem. But maybe I did not agree the way you think or your idea. Automatically I start forging lies against you. Lying and lying. How do you think that lying against your brother will bring you freedom? And at the end, the point is, all these cook up lies is one they forge on between when you don't know. There is difference between when you don't have idea of what you are doing, or maybe you're walling out of lack of information, than when what you want to say. I will use this as one of example because when we are talking, when they say don't call people's name, I never come to the. I cannot do that. I can never support anybody, no matter what, to go and kill any of my brother or my sister, Biafran, because he lied. No. But when I say the evil that that person did, yes, I will. It is my right. I have to speak it out that this my brother did this thing. It is evil because it's only when I touch that evil that he did that if he have a good heart, if he cannot hear it and harden his mind and his heart, then he can change. If he really wants change, or if he really wants Biafra. Okay. So now, yesterday I watched a program. They continue to come out with evil they did, knowing very well what they were doing. They confessed how they changed the registration, removed the name of the PM. Majority of them knew that, and they keep quiet. The other one said they came to Finland, they stay in the same hotel, knowing very well what they want to do. They planned it and they executed it, and they keep quiet. There is no way you can build in foundation with lies. It can never stand. Since 29th of November last year, we have been saying and saying and saying and talking about the lies they started with. You started with lie. Everything you did is lie. That is why when Van is coming out now to say nonsense, for me, everything he's saying is trash. He is more wicked than that because what God judged in life is the intent of a man. You cannot tell me that. That is when I was when I attended the Pentecostal church from here. I never attended it. So when I attended it, I think I stayed there for about 3 years because of the languages and everything. So they were talking about alcohol, drinking beer or whatever. That people would drink beer and they would go and they start fornicating and chasing a woman. So, but that was pure lie. Before you drink alcohol, and alcohol lead you to go and chase any woman, already you have conceived in your heart that you want a woman before you drink alcohol. Alcohol cannot push you to go and chase a woman. It's not possible. Inside you, it conceives it already, what you want to do. Then when you have alcohol, it motivates you and remove shame from your ear. So, and that is why Christ said, if you know what we do what, cause you sin, remove it. So if you can drink alcohol, you cannot control yourself to commit sin, then you remove your hand from that. So it has nothing to do with alcohol. So these guys that followed this evil in Finland, they knew 100% what they were doing. Vavam knew 100% what he was doing. So when you start telling Biafrans now that it is that, okay, good, it's pure lie. He 100% conceived what he planned and he did it. He came from Italy and this guy came from US. Before they came to Finland, even before the convention and everything, they have sealed what they want to do.
True.
That is the fact. So, but the point now is, when this thing came out, I said all of them have different interests. But their interest, the other ways have been a stumbling block, and some of those cabinets that supported what was done, declaring of the Biafra. So, but because of their different interests, they will still fight. But now they are fighting the other ways that their aim is that have been a stumbling block. So let them fight before they get to the main deal. All of them have different ambition. And because of their different ambition that is not Biafra, they cannot agree together because three can agree, can work together only when they agree. So all these things they are doing is pure lie. And how do you come now to tell Biafra to convince the Biafrans that what he was doing that time was okay? Lie. Because he was seeing change. And that money you were seeing at that particular point in time was what you want. And now when the money is not coming out to use you, you bought out. And seeing that PM will be coming out at any given time, and where will you stand? You became ashamed of yourself because your mind was they would take him back to Nigeria. And you started using Biafra to make money. And now you're trying to come out to lie to Biafra. So tell me how you build a house with lie and you think that house will stand. It can never stand. So that is the program you are making today. That is only truth that can set you free. And you come out, you want to freedom. You start lying against your brother. You start lying against your sister. Somebody that you don't even know in the first place, who have not blocked anything for you in life. As I'm living here, you're living in your own area choose. You have never blocked my success here. So tell me why I must fight you. Feel I don't want this Biafra, but I cannot say it. Then I started doing against what you are doing indirectly, covering up. It's something I cannot understand. So I can bring up. Tell me how you can go and change, manipulate the documents of a whole nation. A document of a whole nation. You go and manipulate it. And the new
your network is breaking up again.
And then they will.
Yeah, your network is breaking up. Your voice is cutting up.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Go ahead.
Okay. So, my brother, let every Biafran stand on the truth, remain in truth, act with truth, walk with truth, and remain with truth. If you are doing something and you are confused or you're tired or you don't know the area, ask questions. If you cannot, step back and don't go and push propaganda. That is my advice for now, because there's many more to talk. Thank you, man.
Thank you so much, my brother. I appreciate you. You have spoken well. Whatever is happening today is a lesson to every one of us. Lie cannot last for a long time. Lie is just for a moment. This problem has not ended. There are still some people that are having similar problems, even as we are today. In everything you are doing, whether you are in leadership, whether you are in followership, whichever position you find yourself, you must learn to tell the truth. You must learn to tell the truth. Do not deceive your followers. Do not deceive those who are working with you. Always tell the truth, for only the truth will stand the test of time. Today, you see some people are fighting for relevance. Some people are fighting to recover themselves. Why do you have to put yourself through those stress? There is nothing you will say you just saw today that you didn't see yesterday. Just as we are today, there are still some people that are making the same mistake. And they don't want to learn. They are only waiting for a time to come and apologize. How many times are you going to apologize to Biafran people? How many times are you going to be forgiven by Biafran people? Why are you taking the Biafran people for granted? We don't learn. That is the worst thing that happens to some of us. We don't learn lesson. the journey to the freedom of Biafra have started many, many years ago. Even if you are not active in it, you must have read or asked questions. Know how people fell out, how they failed. People that lied, how they ended. People that tried to command others, how they failed. You must learn these lessons. Because if you don't learn, you will continue to make the same mistakes. Today we are seeing what is happening. Don't rejoice. You that you feel they are still on the better side, don't rejoice. It is a lesson for you to understand, to stand on the truth, regardless what happened. Even if it is your enemy, even if that this has to do with your enemy, and you see somebody telling a lie, even if it is against your enemy, don't support that lie. Take yourself away from that lie, because it is going to boomerang. And when it boomerang, you might not survive it. A lie is always a lie. It doesn't matter whether you tell it against an enemy or against a foe or a friend. The same thing, the truth. The truth is always a truth, and it brings liberation, regardless where it comes from, whether from the enemy or from the friend. Just like the truth we are hearing today. Even though we are hearing the truth from the enemy's camp, you see the kind of liberation it is bringing. It is liberating. It is liberating. The beauty of truth, whether it is bad or good, it is liberating. Biafra is the truth. That is why it is important that you key into the truth. Speak the truth, regardless who is concerned, regardless what matters. Always speak the truth. You're welcome, Ocean Monster. Are you there? If you are there, Ocean Monster, take the mic.
Mazichu Survival. Good morning. This morning. And good morning, Biafrans, according by your time zone. Good morning, our brothers on the studio. I appreciate and greetings to those who are at the comment sections and all the listeners. Thank you. It is another day of truth. I love the way you put it, Mazichu Survival. The topic says the beauty of truth, whether it is bad or good, it is liberating. Biafra is truth. Thank you for this caption. Mazin Nandekano, when somebody, I think one of the politicians in Nigeria, in the East, either Eninia Baribe or somebody asked him, how did you manage to get all those people around you without spending money or whatever? Mazin Nandekano said, tell Ndibo, tell Biafrans truth. They will follow you. You don't need to spend money.
Absolutely.
You don't need to play politics.
No.
Now, Biafra redeclarations and the new nation got momentum since 29th November 2024. Then the enemy of Biafra and the Biafrans, the nation that we exist in, we exiting, or the nation we are trying to exit from, raise their ugly head when they found out that they are not succeeding on fighting from outside, and those who they recruited during the time of IPOB could not deliver. They choose to go another round to get the enemies within. Just like Gowon said that if he had known that that he would have not fought the war in 1967, that he would have just found those Ifajunas in the midst of us and paid them they will do the dirty job for them. It happens again that at this recent time that they found Ifajuna in our midst. They contracted them, discussed with them, paid them. They have an agreement and they take alliances with them. They took it while they are in our midst, pretending to be one of us, pretending to be the arrowheads, pretending to be men of media, pretending to be those at the forefront. That is how bad it is. And these people behaves like serpent with the two tongue. They say this to you and they're having others things in their heart and saying it in the other way. If not, tell me how on this planet Earth that all of us are fighting for this nation for long. Many have gone for this. General Ojukwu is no more. He have gone. The election, they have gone. Those who fought in 1967, most of them have gone. Some are still alive. Some of the majors, some of the scientists who invented the Ogbunigwes, some of them are still alive. Some of the soldiers who fought and have injuries, some of them are at Ugwoba, the few remaining ones that could not have any place to place themselves. Ugwoba, in between Enugu and Anambra, every day you see them begging on rain and sun. Now tell me, we claim that we are doing the same thing. How is it possible that somebody turns back, begins to cajole, begins to talk down on the structures, on the things that have been put down for these great nations to succeed to the higher level? We have been hearing confessions since a couple of days ago about how they conspired while we arrived at Latifin land in between 26, 27, 29, thereabout, till December 2nd of 2024. How they was in the same hotel. Vam said that he discussed about plan A and plan B. He used some coded message there, but we understand everything. And he said in his word that it was with Ogenkere at the same hotel, in the same room. He said it with his mouth. They planned together. They moved together. Meaning that all the time that all that brouhaha was going on, that Vam knew everything before they happened.
Of course.
As a plan. With those they connect on phone, those who could not arrive, they connect them on phone. And I want to bring to Biafran's mind, let us go back and watch that video of 29th November 2024, 30th, and other days that follows. If you watch it carefully, you could not see Vam on camera. Unlike him, you don't see him. He didn't appear. He didn't come up the way he used to show himself.
Yes.
Then think why he did not do that. Because they have planned already. He's trying to be crafty. He hides somewhere. He always hide and covered while he's carrying their plans on the ground. They did that. They convinced some people that they can convince, and those ones joined them. And after that redeclarations, which they fought against, as they could not succeed in stopping it, they leased their second option: destroy and destabilize inside, create confusions inside, create havoc inside, make sure that everything's scattered, that there is no unity in that new nation. And they split themselves. They call themselves wise men and the media power. Immediately they left. Anything that the government comes up with, they oppose it immediately. That's to show you the level they went. Not knowing that why they are doing that, as they hijacked the account, they hijacked everything, all the resources, the oxygens that the new nation Biafra have. They hijacked it. Now they begin to use those oxygens, meaning the resources, to lure some people, to buy some people over. They even took it to homeland, both in the factors, both on the men on ground. At a stage, their ATM boasted and said that he commanded the Biafra military to stop working so that Dr. Ngozi Orabeze, the cabinet, will not take glory of the job. This man, Ogenkere, said this, holding the money that I, you, and every other Biafrans contributed, using it against us, using it to buy people over, stop the defense of our nation. And these people, the Bongo soldiers, came in with full force, doing what they know best to do: bombing villages, killing people at will, destroying the structures that the security set on ground, just because of this confusion that these people, fallback group, created, and disunity they created among the liberation forces. Oh my God. What a heartless human beings. They watch those things happening, though, because they collude with the oppressors. They knew it very well. Now, what do? Van 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 said in his words that he received thousands of dollars and more, sometimes in hundreds, that he was given to him. He have all the receipts. And yesterday, when I listened to Kai report on his channel, another revelation comes that not only him, these are the words of Chiamaka Ajere I'm quoting, that not only him was being paid or being paying money, that others have been paying money too. Biafrans, think about this. And if you check in reality, Biafrans, I want you to cast your mind back. Please go and watch their video prior to that declarations. Go and watch their video before the Finland Convention of 29 December and November 2024. Please go and watch their looks, watch their environment, watch their areas, and watch it of today. And after that, the declarations, when the finance minister was pumping money to buy them, all their method change, their body system change. They begins to, add weight, begins to look more fresher with blood money. That is so heartbroken. While Biafrans are being slaughtered at home, why the militaries of Biafrans are lacking equipment and the coordination to move. These people orchestrate this disunity, milking, sucking, and stealing from Biafran purses. Now, Biafrans, it is obvious. Some time ago, their ATM come on social media addressing his people, and he said he brought out pictures. He begins to mention names. If you bring up this picture, he will say he's enemy of Biafrans. Biafrans know you are enemy. Today, Biafrans, watch those who he tagged the enemies. Watch their doings, their antecedents. Watch their antics. Watch their behaviors. Watch their contributions towards this liberation phase, resignation phase, and all that they've been doing. Cast your mind back and watch them, the fallback group. Extend it to the charter group. What is their antics? What have they done? What they are doing? And pass the judgment by yourself. And know who are your real enemies. Dr. Ngozi Orabeze have been projecting, pushing forward, doing her best with the cabinet of USB, with USB itself, raising funds to making sure that there is accountability with every pen, every cent that Biafrans donate, making sure that it's getting down to the militaries themselves, to the structures on ground, to the factors on the homeland, making sure that the embassies have been opened, that the worlds are being aware of what is going on towards Biafran and liberation phases. Dr. Ngozi Orabeze extending every tentacles to make sure that our names are being heard in the world. Doing it with every purity, genuineness, honesty, intelligence. Compare it with what is happening in the other camp. Biafrans, know your enemy. I don't want you to be sentimental. I don't want you to be emotional. It is not time for sentimental. It is not time for emotional. It is time for reality. Our two leaders are not here with us. There is a man who said that is neutral. First, let's unite. I used to listen to that man a lot, thinking that this man have something to offer to Biafrans, thinking that this man mean well for us. I was highly disappointed when this man, after the declarations, he said that he's neutral. When there was chaos or confusions everywhere created by those who colluded with the zoo country in our midst. This man, First Let's Unite, said that he is neutral, that he will make sure that peace return. And one time I listened to his program, he said that he studied political science at the Nande Azikiwe University, Oka, or one of the university within. I used to respect him. But this guy, after he said that within 2 weeks that there should be ceasefire and let us sit at the round table, within 24 hours, before 48 hours, this man conducted fundraising. He was on the fundraising of Fallback. I asked myself, what is this? Is this real? Is it a movie? Or am I dreaming? Then I said, anyway, let me see. Maybe he's going to come to the other fundraising as well as a man who said he's neutral. I watch it with keen interest. He never come to the other side. And I watch his posts. He comes like tortoise. He comes like chameleons. He comes like snake. He will gradually bite or spit. Then he put his head back. He was doing that. If you don't take time, you will not even know that he's attacking somebody, because he presented himself as if he's neutral, but he never. He was constantly attacking USB. He said that wherever the armies of Biafra stand, that is where he will stand. That he doesn't care whoever, whether man or whether man or woman is the leader here or there, that wherever Biafra Liberation Army stands, that is the side that they will stand. And we waited with patience. He continues to create confusion on its own to make sure that the armies go to the other side until it is done to him on one of the fundraising or one of the question and answers, where the generals and the commanders of the liberation armies came out in their numbers, even with the difficulties of communications because of their terrains, because of the bushes there. They managed themselves to communicate on that question and answers of fundraising, and made it known to Biafrans that they are completely with the USB. Them at the 40 states of Biafra, all the liberation armies, they spoke, and the spokesperson of Igwe Butuzo General spoke and said that at no time that Igwe Butuzo will address Biafrans, that is standing gidigba with USB. And I was watching to see what this man, Faceless Unite, may say about it. Please, I'm starting to be correct. I am still waiting till today for him to make utterances on that. He could not. He see nothing, then he quoted chatter. Chatter here, chatter there, chatter here, chatter there. He bring a lot of confusions. When this man, there was a man, oh my God, that had an incident towards R&D Zog, or somebody, you know, if I'm not mistaken. There was somebody Okosi or what. And the vehicle was chattered. This man tagged it, trying to connect it with Dr. Ngozo Rabeze, which was a very fallacy and lies. Somebody Okosi that works with Ebubago commander. I think Okosi, I know. Well, I think somebody like that. If you remember, that happens at the R&D Zog, towards R&D Zog Aziz. This Faceless Unite comes up, begins to accuse that this person works with Dr. Ngozo Rabeze. Today, a couple of days ago, Dr. Ngozo Rabeze unveiled Biafran Ejema, so beautiful, so fantastic. Oh my God. Just to show Biafrans that this line have been included in the line we are moving. Because from what I understand, Dr. Ngozi Arabeze is doing what Mazo Batobie and Ma Simon Epa said, that we are fighting in all fronts, that we are firing from all cylinders, fighting multinational dimensions approach. Then she unveiled this morning our Ejema. People are commenting, people are sharing up, people loved it. Even some people at the fallbacks. I saw some of them, their faces Then when I look at what this animal, I don't want to insult animals, please. When I look at this faceless individual, disunite faceless, he wrote on that and trying to mock the Jemma that have been existed before his great grandfathers. But thank God that Biafrans are there. They answered him, and Biafrans, those who still listen to him and respect him, that guy have exposed himself that he's pure illiterate. That while he said that he studied political science, it's a pure lie. It's somebody who studied at university who is calling United Nations to authorize for you as a nation to print your money. What do you think that person is?
Those titles are the system of the IPOB in Nigeria. You know, they give themselves titles. Some of them call themselves professors. Some call themselves
wonderful
accountants. Some call themselves doctors. Some call themselves engineers. That's
my God.
Of the IPOB in Nigeria. Go ahead, my brother.
Oh my God. So somebody who claimed to have gone through the 4 walls of university could not know what a primary school purpose or children's, even you don't know it before you said such a thing on internet, he would have goggled. But I thank one of our brothers on his comment sections made research and the goggles and bring it, screenshot it and put it there. That you don't need any nation or United Nations approval for you to print your money. You need to do it yourself, while United Nations may offer advice, not must. That is what envy and enviousness will do. That is what jealousness and wickedness that is what sabotage will lead peoples to. That is what have happened to that Faceless Unite and all the 4 backs in Chatter Group. I think, yes, thank you, Master Survival. This is exactly the quote. And he said, no, a sovereign nation does not require authorization from the World Bank to print its own currency. While the World Bank and the International Monetary Fund, IMF, in bracket, plays role in global finance and can offer advice on monetary policies, they do not have the authority to grant or deny permission for a country to print its own currency. Biafra disunite, this is for you. Chatter Republic, this is for you. Fallback group, this is for you. Those who have talked rubbish and those who type comments and make some idiotic statements, these are for you. This is not made, these words are not my words. This is the word standard for any nation that comes up tomorrow and nations existence. This is how these people, this group of Chatter and Fallback have deceived our people. This is an effort of a courageous woman and the cabinet of USB. This is the principle and the policy put in place by Obato Bie and Mazin Nandekano and all of us, because Biafrans, we can remember when we voted for this Jemma, the name that is going to be called when we was asking, is gonna call pounds, dollars, or whatever name, and we voted and said, let it be a Jemma, the old money that our Asian people use, and that is what this faceless idiots, this faceless. Oh, I don't want to use animal because I don't. What will I use? Imbecile or imbecile. Try to mock. But thank God that today, Biafrans, we know our enemies, and Biafrans are giving it to them woto. Haven't said that. These people have no shame in their face. These people have no reserve in their life. They could not contribute anything meaningfully. And what do they do is always, to oppose, try to destroy. If you try to engage them on meaningful conversation, they will never allow you. They will shut you down or they it. This type of people, Biafrans. I know that most of us like when these people that talks about saga, when these people that they always do saga on their pages, talks and yaps nonsense. Sometimes our people wants to go there and give them woto. But we should be conscious on doing that, because while you troop to their platforms, you give them oxygens to carry on to be doing this evil that they are doing.
Exactly.
Today, they have created another front for themselves. Bam Bam Bancha Makajere, Wanyi Siochana France, the animals, Ada Okoko Onontu in California, and some of their likes, including the Chata Reader and Chata Republic, because that one is always hiding at the background, but is the push that push the pushers. That Faceless Unite. All of them are involved in this. They want to front themselves. They have organized. I listen when they say that they are going to make their fundraisings, doing this, doing that. And the question is this: if they said, even though they knew the truth very well, though they are playing the music of those who send them, they say that the USB is not doing it right. What is the name? The other bridge. I'm not talking about bridge that is in USB, because so far as Biafra nation and Biafrans are concerned, Dr. Ngozi Orebeze remains the leader, remains the person chairing the USB bridge de facto and all the things concerning Biafra nations. Dr. Ngozi Orebeze is the leader in absence of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and our PM, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Now, the other bridge that they form, I learned that they change the name, they change the name with the address, as Ogenkere made himself the owner and the president. It's on the social media. I'm talking about that particular bridge. As this charter group say that those ones are not doing it right as well, they form. And the money that they are going to raise, the question is this: who are they going to give the money to?
Question. Very good one.
Which soldiers, which liberations are they going to give the money to? What are they going to do with the money? Which nations are they going to? Which country, nations are they meeting with? It's a question. Now, other things are these. These individuals, if you watch that Faceless Unite, it's history. They have been from DOSs to DOSs, from this group to that group. He joined the do, sing he do.
He is the leader of Idu, not to join.
Okay, good. Thank you for that. He was the leader of Idu.
He fought against our prime minister.
Yes, he was the leader of Idu.
The program is on the live program. He fought against our prime minister. Some of us have forgotten.
Good. He was the leader of Idu with Nelly Ofebu and all of them with this one that was in South Korea, the one that betrayed Obatobie. Oh my God, what is his name? The one that always wears short and Gaddafi, yes, Gaddafi.
Gaddafi was not in Idu. Gaddafi was not part of Idu.
Oh, okay. But I know that there was a time he joined them on their program. I watched that, yes. So anyway, this First Let's Unite was the leader with Dr. Neri. And after all Brubaha, they fought over Tobie. He fought a lot, fought with their energies. And when they fail, because it's his snake, because he's a chameleon, he gradually dropped. And after some time, he comes up, begins to talk, pretend as if he is with Obatobie. And I want to refresh our mind that Obatobie pleaded to this First Let's Unite, said, okay, it's me and you. I want to see your face to know who I'm working to or who is working with me. And this First Let's Unite refused and could not make himself known. Only to Obatobie that I and you know that Obatobie is a man who keep to his word, who keep to his secrecies with every person. Today, this First Let's Unite, if you watches all he's done, the camps he have built, the ones he have joined, that will tell you the kind of person he is. Now, fast forward to Chiamaka Jere and co. From this DOS's to that DOS's, he was in this one and the other one. He fought our prime minister as well. At a stage, he was calling for the head of our prime minister. No matter that today he's trying to do damage control on those things, but he cannot fool us. Chiamaka Jere haven't come from DOS's. They are used to money. They are used to sharing money to give bribes and bribe them way in. Chiamaka Jere collecting money from Ogenkere. And I don't want to believe that he doesn't know why he collect the money. Biafrans, you can connect the dots. Tell me if I begin, okay, for example, if now somebody in the cabinet, maybe finance minister from USB government begins to give our media teams money, sending them money on monthly basis, on monthly basis, or whatever time, sending them money, telling them this or that. What do you think about that? Are you telling me that you're a child? The answer is no. You know what the money is for. Now, Chiamaka collected all this money until this time. Maybe what they think, what they believe is not working out to them, because some of them, because of their evil agenda, they could not see beyond their nose. They could not reason beyond their boxes to know that Obatobie is a Finnish citizen. Obatobie have denounced everything concerning Nigeria. Obatobie have returned everything that connect him with Nigeria. He have sent it back, and all those things are in open. It's not in secret. They could not know that Obatobie connected to Finland and committed to Finland so much that he cannot be taken back to Nigeria, no matter the agreement that they have. Even they've forgotten that Finland did not have any bilateral agreement with Nigeria to extradite any of their citizens. They could not reason beyond that. They just think, oh, Obatobie, they will send him to Nigeria or they will not leave him again. And they deliberately doing what they are doing, believing that Mazin Nandekanu will not come out. But today, they have found themselves that they made wrong choice and wrong decisions. And they are trying to do damage control. Some of them who ran to Finland to go and do their hypocrites, to show their psychophancies and double standard. Thank God that Obatobie knows them. At the first day, they have the chances to greet. But the second day, Obatobia got the messages clear. He never allowed them to near him again. And you can see the look when he asked them questions. That looks breaks the camel back. Being whom Chiamaka Ajere is, please, sorry for me to take this little time, Matthew Survival and Biafrans. I'm just driving to somewhere. I will soon conclude. Being who Chiamaka Ajere is, look at how he was jumping from here to there, taking pictures, making his voice heard and known. Compare it to that day of 29th November 2024 on redeclaration camp, on redeclaration ground on that hall. Did you see Chiamaka Ajere jumping here and there to tell you that they knows what they plans very well? Now they are doing damage control to go and do this and do that. So Biafrans, since we found all those things, not that we found it in them, they are confessing by themselves. That means the prayers we prayed, God Almighty and His infinite mercy have had it an answer to our prayers. It didn't end there. Chiamaka Ajere said with his mouth that other people have been paid as well. And if Chiamaka Ajere, this is my own thinking, he's been paid up to $1,000 either weekly or monthly or whatever time they paid him. And he said it's in numbers. Then think about his master, the one he called his master.
Yes, so
how much that one in Cape Verde
is he paying himself?
Is receiving. Look at his look. This thing that I'm telling you, Biafrans, please go and look at their videos before 29th redeclarations of November 2024 and look their lookings today. Look their environment where they do their videos. Please, I want us to connect this. I am not crying because I want to cry, but I'm telling you that this hard-earned money that you are paying, because I know that all some of us, how it takes us to contribute or donate 1 ejemma, 10,000 ejemma on all the things that we are donating. Go and see where your money is going to. And some of them will come out and shout, our land are bleeding, our land are bleeding. What are they doing? What they will be tagging Dr. Ngozi Arabeza, what is he doing? While you are sabotaging, stealing the monies that the soldiers on the Biafran liberation will work with. Left with little that goes to the mandate account. Dr. Ngozi Biafrans haven't said this. At this time we are at this junction, it is categorically not see. I will ask the person, if you didn't see, did you not hear too? If you did not hear, did you not perceive? If you did not perceive, did you not feel it? Haven't anybody tells you about this? If you tell me that you don't know, I think you are trying to be economical with yourself. That is why at some point I said we should not add emotion or emotional on this. We should not add sentiment on it, because what we are talking here is to defend our land, to secure our land for ourselves, for our children, for our unborn children and generations. If we let it go now, oh my word, before you go to grave, you will cry the worst cry. I saw a pastor who have prophesied again that these people, that they are coming in Biafran land with heavy arms. This time that is going to affect schools. I'm not talking because they say it, but look at it. Look at the trendings. Last year, when Obatobia was here, those things are not happening. We know when they come, we see how they repel them. Today, you are sabotaging, you are putting stored for Dr. Ngozi Arabeze's how she's operating. that doesn't stop. She might not be running, but at least she's scrolling, she's walking. We are seeing it. On that note, I will urge all Biafrans, all of us, to go and donate to USB mandate account and all the account that Dr. Ngozi Arabeze is bringing out. If we all join hands together, trust me, and trust me, in 2 weeks' time, in 3 weeks' time, in 1 month time, oh my God, the good news will be everywhere. Thank you, dear friends. Pardon me for have taken this time to talk to you. I want to appreciate you all. You are doing great, because without you, this good news and good messages will not be going far. Please do your best to share it. Do your best to show it to people. Do your best to connect to other channels. Do your best to broadcast and talk it. Let it go from person to person, door to door, neighbors to neighbors. Let those who did not see reason to join, let us convince them to see reason to join and donate and come up to the fundraising to secure our land, to donate to the USB fundraising on the account, that New Dimension mandate account, and other accounts that comes from USB through Dr. Ngozi Arabeze. Please, if you don't have any information about it, you can ask to Survivor from this channel. You can ask from Ugo 247. You can ask from Kai, Mazi Exodus, Mazi Humble Lion TV. You can ask from Ada Simon Epa. You can ask from many of the USB channels, or go to X handle or Twitter handle of Dr. Ngozi Arabeze. Go and ask there. Find Mouthpiece, Dr. Is that Dr. Age? All the people that you may have their handles from USB, go and ask, please. They will give you directions. And let all of us do what we can do to safeguard our life, to save our life not to be exterminated at this time, at these generations. If we slack back, think the forces that those people will come with, they will not spare anything, because they know that if they give any chance, if we rise again, it's not going to be easy. And we will not give that chance. Thank you, Biafrans. Thank you, Matthew Survivor. I yield while I stay back and watch and listen. Thank you very much.
So much. Thank you so much, my brother. You have nearly nailed it. You've touched so many aspects of the discussion. You have really touched so many things. And the most important thing we should all know is that the beauty of truth, whether it is bad or good, it is liberating. Biafra is the truth. Truth is beautiful. Truth is liberation. Truth is life. And truth is the way. The beauty of the truth, when you find it, the beauty of telling the truth, hearing the truth, or being with the truth, is that whether it is bad, whether it is coming from an enemy or from a friend, whether it is being said for selfish interest or for a good interest, good is liberating. Once the truth is spoken, hearts will be liberated. Freedom will come. Liberation will come. And as we are seeing the truths that are coming out today, I bet you many Biafrans are liberated. Those who are pretending not to know their left and right, now you know. Those who are still planning to fall out, now you understand. Those who are pretending to sleep, now they have to wake up. Truth is very powerful. That is why we are saying, speak the truth always. It doesn't matter who is concerned. It doesn't matter who is involved. At the same time, rebuke lies. When you see somebody telling a lie, whether your friend, whether your leader, whether your captain, whoever it is, in any range, in any angle, in any manner, even if the lie, it is to promote you, rebuke that lie, because it's going to come back to haunt you. Do not support lie for any reason. Even if they are telling that lie to make you look innocent, to make you presentable, to promote you, reject it. It is going to come back to haunt you. When you support lie, it will come back to haunt you. But truth, whether it is bad or good, is liberating. My beloved sister Ojugo, I can see you there. Go ahead and take the mic and speak to us, my sister Ojugo, if you are there.
Okay, good morning. Good morning, Brochukes.
Good morning, my sister.
Good
Welcome.
morning, our dear friends listening. The brother that spoke last have said it all. Like, they touched all aspects of this talk. But I'm gonna join my voice with you all to say that truth is something that you can never cover up. Because as truth stands, so there is light standing. No matter how you try to cover it up, it will continue to stick its head and neck out. That's the problem of the truth. That word truth. No matter how you try to hide it, you must find a way to stick the head out. So that's why we have a problem with anybody lying. Because the truth will find you. You cover it this way, while you look on the other side, the head is already sticking out. And then you have to go find something again to put it down. And then looking at your back, the head is also sticking. There is this, when children goes to the game, to play, there is something that they have there that you used to try to beat it down, to be sticking, and then you'll be doing, like beating on it down. That's what truth is. If you don't know what, go check where kids play. You will see that you have to be fast, like really fast, to try to beat it down. Otherwise, before you beat this one, another one is sticking up. Before you beat this one, another one is sticking up. And before you know it, two are sticking up and you're confused. That's what's happening to people. People have lied and lied and lied. And now they're so confused. Like they don't even know from where to start to cover up. You lie, you don't know what Isaiah Onyoko is doing. And then the truth stick out and say, oh, I was with him all the time during the Great Declaration. I was with him. We all planned together. I know everything. You that say you don't know what, pretending. It's not that you don't know. Pretending that you don't know. And you everything is coming from your mouth. Whatever we know today is coming from your mouth. Look at the truth. You say, oh, okay, did this. That's why it's not even supposed to be this thing. I don't even know why he became they gave him this. That during that election, it was only 14 people that he didn't even know that he's going to accept that position because he knows he can. It's not something he can handle. Who gave Okenkere the number of success? Who was in charge of the Biafra Liberation Army then? You. You see, truth pop up that side. It's just all over. All over. You're covering this one is sticking out. You're covering this one. You're Amobiara. You are not Amobiara. You are Juju, the other woman, what's that her name? Did affected her Batobi. but it did not affect you. And you and Juju, and that is because of that Juju, you went and carry egg and start breaking in the land of Italy. Just in a mess. And then you're coming out saying, we have to protect Obatobia. We have to protect Obatobia. That's why you're there. Amobiara. You are there to protect Obatobia.
Very funny
You're
people.
also there to give number to somebody who you know is not capable. And he used that number that you give to him to give order for the military to stop work. And thousands of our people were massacred. You guys will still come out and tell us how many people collected money, because
more is coming, more confession is coming. Never finish.
All of them, both those who call themselves doctor, those who call themselves professor, they still gonna come out to tell us how much we are giving to them, because they were all giving money. You're a doctor and you're not satisfied with what you have. That's ridiculous.
Doctors with wonderful salary in the US, still yet.
That's what I'm saying.
I wonder what they would do if they were in Nigeria.
I have no idea. You're a professor, a whole professor. You call yourself professor.
Professor in the US.
The first money, I think about 21,000 or something, they said it was Dr. Choma was involved. Money, a professor, and now US. When are we going to be ever satisfied with money?
I wonder.
What are we going to do with this whole money? And that is the problem they all have now. Because if you go against, your record comes out, boom, and then we all going to know how much you collected. That's a problem.
Exactly, my sister. Exactly. But no matter how they try to cover it, it will never last. It will come out. Mark my word.
Only one person they speak now. Only one person they speak. Others never talk. Oh.
That's what I'm saying. Go watch that thing the children plays. When you go to their game, where they have a play game station, you put money there. You see the head. Then your job is to try to hit them. The faster you are, the better.
Yes.
But when and you remember, when you are that fast, what happened? You make a lot of mistakes. Because you might try to beat this one, another one, and then you beat something wrong. So, but if you're telling the truth, my dear, even if you're sleeping, they do pam, pam, pam. What did you say here? This is what I said. And go up, go down. That's what it is. Once you tell them, this is what I said, this is what I did, just go to sleep. Because anybody that said contrary to what you know, so please tell me where and when. And the person won't be able. It's easy. Easy, super easy. Truth. You cannot hide it. It goes with light. You can hide it. So we've seen them all. We know what happened. The real person that destroyed what Simon Ekpa Njoko, the Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra, did is Chiamaka Ajere is number one for giving Uginkere that number of sources that pull our military down and put our military into more confusion. And they stop work. So let him come out and keep judging his mouth. He is the one that broke the camel's back by doing that. Because if he hadn't done that, the military will face this. In fact, these people will not even penetrate. they will still be up and doing. But they went to read declaration instead of them to first read declaration that were there. Even if Simon said we should not do it, are we fools? You look at the circumstance. Why are we not doing it? And we know there is no way Nigeria will not set people there for this to come and destroy that.
And he has to explain to us how he got that number of success. So we want to know.
Yes, because Simon said nobody have contact with them.
Absolutely.
Even
Simon Eka would have not given him that number. Yes. It's impossible.
Because that's where Mary Chikike comes in. Because he's telling you how he communicates with all this military. And I know at a certain point, with one lady that, the husband is also in a DOS that worked with Simon or Umuada that time,
yeah,
but was expelled.
Group.
Yes, because that lady was the one in charge, like part of some group of the military.
Yeah, and during the time of Umuada, each of them had a camp they are in charge that time.
They were taken care of.
Yeah, they were taking care of some.
This Mary Chikike, one is such an approach, attached herself to that woman. And then after, fought the same woman that brought her in. And the woman left. So she got I think from there she got the contact, because she will tell you, she came out to boast that she knows everything about the guy that, they said they died, that's what Holy Ghost person, is. How he communicates, how the children, how the wife who is in prison is like telling you that somebody who have the history, somebody who communicate with them. So how did Raf get this number? It's between them. That's where Chikike, Mary, comes in. See the whole group. So they messed up the whole military, and now they are the ones crying.
It's a very strong confession. That means even when Master Simon was here, all of them were communicating with them.
Yes.
They were all messed up, including those people that called themselves military. While the instruction was given to them to not to communicate with anybody, they were communicating with them.
Yes, they were all communicating with them. And let me tell you, most of those military are involved with the money.
Of course, definitely. Confession, we got wait now. At a time, as I know, I will open mouth also and confess.
So all this they're all doing now.
We are waiting.
They use money and deceit up. Did you ever ask what is he? They have his record. It's still them that came out to tell us this person has been indicted a lot in United States here. Doesn't have a bad, he has a bad record. If he has a bad record and he's giving you people, how many times have you seen somebody in United States? You went to prison, you came out, and you're such buoyant with your financial. What is mechanic here? Are you the only person doing mechanic here?
Mm-hmm.
If you're doing mechanic, to be sharing $1,000. And even I'm sure that maybe the professors and doctors, he gave them more than that.
Definitely.
He's giving Chiamaka 1,000 because that's his level. That one is very poor level. But the bigger ones, how much did he give them? He gave them more money. So let them, the truth is standing tall, and you can't beat the truth down. You cannot. Rather, you beat yourself down. And that's what they're doing now. So we will continue to stand on the truth, and the truth will speak for itself. The thing that made me happy, so much happy, that the person behind Simon, even to build the map, to create that map of Biafra, Dr. Ngozi Orabreze has been there, working tooth and nail with Simon to bring up all these things. That's why he was able to go represent us out of the country, because he's able to answer questions. If you are not in, If you're not like a cabinet, like real creating that, there are some questions that you might not be able to answer. That's what they need to know. But because she is part of it fully, it's not everybody that comes out to say what they're doing. That's why, if you remember during that redeclaration, when she was calling the state, the county, she was calling it without even looking at the paper, because she part of, in fact, if not she, that with some other team, maybe, that created, put that our map together again. And another thing that makes me happy is she's a doctor that read human behavior. We won't take that away from her. People understand that. They say she's a psychiatric doctor. Let them go read and make research about a psychiatric doctor. Human behavior, your brain. As you're talking, they're reading you. You make a step, they got you. That's why they're running. Because he's putting them in their chair. Sit down here. You sit down here. You sit down there, and they don't like it. But that's where you belong. They already know you. She studied you. Your step. They say, okay, sit at the back there. That's where you're supposed to sit. She read human behavior. So we are lucky. We are lucky. And another person that is standing, apart from other doctors, standing up is PharmD, a pharmacist that knows when Dr. Ngozi diagnosed these people, if PharmD knows the medication to give to them. So they're really working together, and I love them. Let them continue to be mad all over the places. I rest my case here. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my sister. I appreciate you for that amazing statement. You've just spoken very well, and I appreciate you for that contribution. We must continue to wait and see what is going to be the result of all the drama. A lot more is going to come out. But I tell you all that are listening, always have at the back of your mind that the beauty of the truth, whether it is bad or good, is liberating. Whether it is good or bad, truth is liberating. Whenever it is spoken, it will liberate some people. People will breathe fresh air. And more truth are going to come. Because this is the moment of confession. You are just hearing from only one side. The other side is going to speak eventually. A time will come when the other side will open the unimaginable. And you will be amazed what you will see. Every one of us must learn to speak the truth and stand with the truth at all times. Even in the present government that we are seeing, in this United States of Biafra government, you must stand with the truth. When you see something that is wrong, point it out. When you see something that is, do not support some evil, because it spares you, because it puts you on a better position, because it promotes you. Any foundation built on lie will definitely crumble. Is everything beautiful? No. It is a process. In this process of building the best nation in the world, we must always stand on the truth. If you're not sure of something, don't speak about it. It is not mandatory that we must contribute in any propaganda. It is not compulsory that we must speak on any topic, on any issue. We must put in something. When you are not convinced, when you are not sure, keep silent. Don't speak. Because there will be a repercussion for every single statement you make in this journey. If it doesn't come in days, it will come in weeks. If it doesn't come in weeks, it will come in months. If it doesn't come in months, it will come in years. If it doesn't come in years, it will come in decades. If it doesn't come in decades, it will come in generations. Is it going to come? definitely the repercussion will come. Be careful what you say. As for me, I am standing for Biafra, and I will continue to speak for Biafra and promote Biafra for as long as I live, because that is where my faith lies. That is the only place I know as an African. That is where I know I have a home. It is only when we have Biafra that is when I will have confidence and know that, yes, I have arrived. And I can be able to pursue any career I want, aspire for anything I want without obstruction, without any distraction. And that is why I am committed to it. Not because of praises from anybody, not seeking for praises, not seeking for exaltation, not seeking for promotion, seeking for my freedom. Seek for yours. And that brings us on the topic that says, know why you are doing what you are doing. If you don't have a reason for fighting for Biafra, go and find the reason. Why are you supporting Biafra? Why are you fighting for Biafra? If you are fighting or supporting for Biafra because of your friend, because of your brother, your sister, your benefactor, somebody giving you money, because of a man or a woman, or because of a person, or you are just supporting because of Mazen Nandekano is eloquent, a handsome man, because of Mazen Simon Agba is a very brave man, very strong man. You don't know what you want. Have your own purpose and reason why you are pursuing Biafra. Only then and then you can be able to stand and speak without anybody distracting or convincing you otherwise. My brother Emmanuel, unmute yourself and speak to us. Let's hear you, Emmanuel. Go ahead and mute yourself, Emmanuel. Are you there, Emmanuel? Unmute yourself.
Yes, I'm here.
Go ahead and speak to us.
Good morning, my brother. My brother, true survivor. Good morning.
No. Good morning.
Yes, so thank you very much for all your good work. You are really trying.
You see?
Yes, so Biafrans in the house, I greet you all. Biafrans in the comment section, I greet you all. Yes, so my brother, please, we all have seen, because some people, I don't know I don't know what these people are thinking. How can you, how will you come out and lying and think that lie will stay long? Or it can never stay long. Or see, somebody, somebody good. You know what you are doing is not good. You are lying and you keep doing it, thinking that because no one can arrest you. You may think that, but see, he may go and Zuzo. O mere ihe zo n'okpuru anyanwụ. If you everything now, because even me as I'm speaking now, I'm even shocked. I'm even surprised all this thing that is going on in their camp of only one hand fall back. You see, I'm even surprised. See, they are the one exposing themselves. See, when our DPM was saying it, so gonna ndị agba ndị akwụrụ ụgwọ, ndị agba ndị na ihe ndị ọdọ bụ. Some people actually na ọ na-azọ position with them. No, ọ bụrụ position ka ọ na-azọ. Ụmụ ihe ọfụrụ. Ọ bụrụ na our DPM enweghị love for us, ọ bụrụ na onweghị love, ọ bụrụ na onweghị ịfụnanya ebe Biafrans nọ, ọ ga-agba nkịtị na sef ndị emebie ihe. Ọ ga-agba nkịtị yes na ndị emebie, mana ọsọ ndị strong obodo eziokwu meminasị ha ncha ịfụzi ọnọdụ ha na ha nchanazi n'onwe ha anya ka ndị yi azụ akwa isi anchịrị na n'onwe anya ka ndị yi azụ akwa kịta na ada dịọra mma bam ada onowu and urubi nna dị ọkwa ha na-afọ ọmụ anọda God ọkwa he create another account. I don't know where website is there. Akọ yesterday night so na and I saw that yes Ogenkere is still the APM. Yes, he's still the APM, but the accounts will be there. Yes, the two accounts will be there. Now, if you want to also on the two accounts got there, bang. Abo na isho itiri Ogenkere. Abo na isho itiri Hanwa. Yes, I heard yesterday.
You don't mean
Also,
it.
I mean it to my brother. I mean it to. Yes, now.
But every Biafra, you go accounting here now. You're not
yes, now. Yeah. Yeah. I want. So, wait. Do something. So, my brother, after that, Nandi CRC wanting to make peace with the APM, yes, and the account and the two accounts will be there. And if you want to put for APM, it's upon a sheet APM, it's upon a sheet. How much I don't know. Ruby not with the Mobosi with the vagabond, it's the how and the funny part of it, but has not PM may have approved. Oh, the funny part of it. The funny part of it, but has not PM may approve. So PM game is not approved to account. To account now, because PM approved. Look at India. Hey, we Biafrans now. I'm already high or what? This before. So how can I do? Now, Broga PM after then after the also body who got was after the only booze, but see, or how you work Finland, that's a picture, or what about Finland, that's a picture. Now money picture. I got you Finland, not as you say, Nyoka was. You see,
my brother, I'm not cutting you, but I just want to chip in this thing, please. You see, okay. Biafrans, Amanji, I am the Biafrans, we're now Bazuafia. You cannot use Biafrans to play, you cannot use our brain to play chess. You cannot say it from what this our brother said here that Ada Onontu Okoko in California said that that they are putting two accounts. If you like this one, go to there. If you like, are we joking? Do you think that we are in a market square? What a world! And these people, they will always come out and claim that they are well read. And let me tell us, some of us that are conversant with the outside world, or those who have people that have issue in the outside world, as it is, these people will always come to tell you that Mazi Simon Ekpa said this, say that. I will tell you with every authority, Mazi Simon Ekpa did not tell them anything. He did not say anything to them. If you have any issue concerning being in prison in the Western world, you have only one access or two access. One is to your lawyer and your immediate family who visit you. You choose among these two. You don't have communication outside. Then in a situation that you can communicate, especially in Europe, that number must be one and no number to them. So how on earth that our prime minister communicates with all these fallback and the charter group? All of them, including Ado, including the one in China, France.
All of them, they receive text message from our prime minister.
Please, I want every person that lives in Europe to verify this that I'm saying. To tell you that these people are lying. They lie a lot. And the funny thing is that they deceive our brothers that are back home. These people have not had anything from our PM. Okay, if you want to know this, take when they went to Finland. Their body language, the way they rush to PM, will tell you that these people have never communicated with him, or he have never communicated with them since he was there. My brother, sorry for this interruption. Thank you, Biafrans. Go on, my brother.
Emmanuel, are you there? It's like Emmanuel is busy now. So, Coach Chooks, unmute yourself. Coach Chooks, speak to us. Emmanuel maybe has gone mute. Coach Chooks.
Yes, so Mazi Choose Survivor. Good afternoon from here. And good afternoon, Biafrans. Good afternoon, Biafran, once again. Mazi Ocean. Good afternoon from here.
I salute you, Kochus Onyenkai. Ndewo, ndewo, ndewo.
Thank you, my brother. Mazi, true survivor. I heard when you said you asked a question, and the question that you asked, why are you supporting Abi? Why do you come out for this freedom? How do you even put that question, self? My
Your
answer to
purpose of
that
being
is
in the freedom. What is your purpose in the freedom? Why
okay.
are you pursuing Biafra freedom?
Okay. For my own answer to that question, I'm pursuing the freedom, this freedom that we're into it now, because the sufferness that I'm suffering now, I didn't want my children to suffer that to follow that the same footstep. Because everything that is happening in Nigeria now, and even the whole world, you see a newborn baby. Before the boy started even working myself, when he started even going to school, he want to say that he want to become a engineer, he wanted to become lawyer, he want to become doctor and everything like that. But when he grow up, is Nigeria, this zoo country, we're going to tell you how you are going to live your life. And everything that you're going to stop that is only Biafra can stop that. That is why I'm inside this freedom. And at the same time, I'm inside the same freedom again because I voted for it. I voted for USB, which is United States of Biafra. I voted for it. And nobody can take it away from me, no matter what. Even though all these fallback people, if they like, they should bring 100 accounts. Because what we are seeing now is just that, it just be as if they are Hana Yoja Yon shot. How would I even put it in English? Because they bring the first one that they bring, let me just say they have drop plates. All these alumajilis that is in Nigeria here. How they normally to carry plates they walk about on the road. That is what they are demonstrating now.
Babi Allah agitation. How the level out of
That is what they are doing now. Because they said Ogenkere is the ATM. He have his own account. Why them? Theatre Republic get their own account. You can put your money anywhere you wanted to put it. But we are telling them all what they are insinuating, we are not going to fall for that. They're not going to even move out at all because I know what I vote for. I vote for United States of Biafra and no man can take it away from me. And this evil woman called Adado Oranjo that is in France. Everything that is doing that is platform now, today. Because I remember the program that he did about let me just say either yesterday or day before yesterday, that he bring the picture of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out, the picture of Mazi Simon Ekpa, which is our prime minister and our leader, and the picture of Dr. Ngozo Rabizi, which is our deputy prime minister. And he's pointing accusing finger. He's now calling three of them. He's calling Dr. Ngozo Rabizi a terrorist in the picture that he bring out. What I'm now saying, this woman
and
calling
the picture, 3 people appear on the picture.
Yes, 3 people is inside that picture and he's calling them terrorists. What is he trying to tell the people that is watching her? He's calling our DPM terrorists. Automatically, the 3 pictures that he bring out, he's calling 2 of them terrorists. And the same time, he's now saying he remain one person again, which is Ogenkere, which is their ATM. And she has forgotten that Ihu Gongoro, this woman call herself, I don't know, Ihu Gongoro, that did not know the time that they married her last child out. That did not know when they paid the birth price of her last child. She did not look for freedom for us on her age of 30th. on the age of 40 is when he's about 70 something. That is when he started dragging position. He wanted to look for freedom. Where is she when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is saying that he need 100 men? Where is she by then? Why can't her come out by then? She's there when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is talking about 100 men. She did not come out. It's only our prime minister that stand. He's the only one that stand, that stand boldly. Tell Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that is 50 in one. That Mazi Nnamdi Kanu go and look for the rest 50. No any other person that come out again, because the house has been. Mazi Simon Ekpa has built the house already. Even put roof. Even have roofed the house already. This woman just come out from nowhere. He's now fighting for freedom. He now say he's looking for position, not even fighting for freedom myself. Another thing again, this woman that call herself, I don't know, Mazi Nnamdi, our DPM complained that after fundraising, that money will disappear from the account. That this woman, she's one of the signatories to that account. This woman call herself, I don't know, that she's signatory to that account. Money will disappear from that account. How manage that money normally to go out if she's not one? She did not remember all those ones. As you just see that Mazi Simon Ekpa is no more in the picture, that nobody can challenge her. That is when he now come out again. They are calling her Mama Biafra. She is doing these people, all these people. It's better for them to go and park one side, because this month we are in 7th month already, and this 7th month is month of confession. They haven't started to. What I'm even telling international world and the people, all these small petty businessmen and businesswomen that normally to sell popcorn, there's no hard money on popcorn, because it's only popcorn we will be using to listen their confession for them. It's only popcorn, because when they start, we go and buy popcorn and be listening it for them, and we'll continue to be sharing that their confession. They should just know that they are not going anywhere. The month of confession, they just start. They never finish you. But after said and done, none of them can move it. Our DPM has finished everything all. He said we should not be moved. You should not be moved. But everything that is happening in social media, we should not be moved. But at the end, whether they like it or not, United States of Biafra has been declared. And it has been declared. And all the international world is aware of that United States of Biafra has been declared. Another thing again, this Ejema that is out, if you are any man, any woman that have any property in Nigeria, even international world, you should start packing your bag, because this money alone, the signal that you have shown the international world is not an ordinary, it's not even small signal. Started packing your bag. If whether you like it or not, you must bow. Whether international world like it or not, they must bow for United States of Biafra. All these individuals, whether they like it or not, they must bow. They call our DPL, Madam, you must bow. And we are still telling them now, you must bow, whether you like it or not. I had my mic here, Mazi, choose.
Thank you so much, my brother, for that wonderful contribution. You have spoken well. I appreciate you for that contribution. Thank you for a well-made word. Let's go to our beloved sister, Madam Origin. Take the mic and speak to us. Let's hear you.
Agachuk's, good morning from my side. And
You're welcome,
I
my
greet
sister.
everybody by their time zone. Thank you so very much. You and every media mogul that God has given us for this battle we have, the battle for the freedom of our soul, our life, our children, and posterity will remember you all for good because Okudioba, like
All
they
the too
will
much.
always say, Okudioba, Okudioba. Oh,
Akudioba.
Biafra, all well. Now I kind of concentrate on the well meaning Biafrans. We do not lack, just like any other country, we cannot say we don't have thieves among us or miserable people among us. It will always be, but what I keep pushing and keep emphasizing and why I look like I'm not charade. I'm just like I must be up is because we can't and will not and should not let them smell governance. We
Never.
can find a place for them, whatever, some of them will be in asylum, some of them will be in psychiatric
Yes, so
hospital, some of them will be anywhere that fits them, but it will not be seat of governance. Let me tell you, there is this expose I listen and I'm like, I kind of start, connecting the dots. For those of us, people like me that came to this, you know, um, I don't call it struggle, I call it fight for freedom. I came to it via research. I was looking for stuff and then I found it. I found out in all this going on that there was this man, Dr. Ononuju, and not only him, a lot of people are talking inside that contraption.
yeah,
Giving
Dr. Nonuju, he speaks very well. I know Nonuju, yeah.
giving revelations.
Very
It
nice
is,
analysis. Yeah.
yeah, it is for those that pay attention because everything that is going on, there is a hand of God in it. And I know that the judgment, these people, don't worry, they will not miss the judgment because they allowed themselves. I call them a team of God's enemy. They join to destroy God's people and they will not escape the judgment. Now, one of the things he said was very eloquent and he has a deep knowledge of what is going on. He said that the former president, he had a plan, and part of his plan was that he had people inside the struggle. So some of these people you are seeing, they may not have come. They may have come as employee of those that wanted to decimate Biafra. So just put that picture in your head and it gave me, I was like, God of heavens. So these people you see that are talking with you, whether they are learned, whether they speak smooth English, or whether they tell you they don't hear English, whatever they say they are, it's not who they are. They are employed and they are fully paid and they are receiving and they are planted across. So one of the things that I tell you that I still believe and I know it, that God himself came down to settle this matter, is when the current president of the United States came into power. The first time he came in 2015 or so, one of the things he did, because he knew that there was a funding people, they are using Nigeria to recruit, people that are fighting outside. And he stopped that aid. He labeled Nigeria a terrorist state. The other regime came and immediately removed Nigeria from, Now he came in, he stopped USAID. When people were, even here in America, they were just, like angry. They are using, but it was a deliverance for the well-meaning and the people, indigenous people of Nigeria. Part of that saved them because the large funding, international funding of the criminality that is on in that contraption was part of it. And now what I'm hearing, part of what I heard from that Dr. Nonunju was that there has been, he said that this thing you people call Asari Dokubo was fully funded by and he said when he comes on air, they want to stop him from talking by attacking the media houses. And it's because he said he know what they know. He speaks Fufu. He looked like he was inside. He knows a lot. And here we are talking about these ones that are here causing us hiccup. And so one of them said that, trying to compare himself with the bandits. It's because he knew, or maybe he knew, or let's assume, I'm not going to say what I don't know, but it's from his mouth. So what am I talking about is that the source of their funding is dwindling, and they are desperate to convince Biafrans to contribute money for them, to sponsor the evil. It's just like telling someone to give you money that you used to buy poison to poison them. So anybody's contributing money to those people, whether you are foolish or whether you're doing it because you hate Ngozi or Abueze, that person is doing it. It's just you are funding to destroy yourself. And God is not smiling over this criminality, over this deliberate attempt to annihilate a people that didn't do you anything. Look at what is going on, what is happening in Benue State, Plateau State, and those are concentration of Christians. And you are here collecting pittance. I don't care how much they give to you. If you let them give you 1 million, 1 billion, what are you going to do with it? What are you going to do if not these inflated egos? I call them because I don't, when I summarize it, people say it's big English, but that is the only way. These people are kleptomaniacs. There is nothing you give them that will satisfy them.
Never.
Look at that old woman. That old woman may have been in this thing for the last 10 years because he said he was in the financial team for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And it is people within, maybe those people that were bought, that sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Exactly.
All that money you collected, I have not seen it on you. So why are you this desperate to destroy yourself, your people? Because that's the bottom line to all of this. I am amazed. So it is one of the miracles we have. You see how the enemy keep fighting, fought Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Simon Ekpa showed up, fought Mazi, and I'm sure they are. Let me tell you this. You know this. You see what happened to Onokpasa may happen to all of them because some people were really angry. Oh, somebody was talking about how somebody gave an intel that they wanted to extradite prime minister. That was a sign and seal this, Finland was to collaborate with them, but God saved our prime minister when Onokpasa came out and aired it. Maybe that man just knew they were going to eliminate him, because that thing he said it on national TV. That is a classified information. That when they bring him down, they are going to buy him.
Exactly. He said it's classified.
And the person, it's like when these intels come out, and I pity and I feel bad for our people. We don't process things. And when people are telling you, giving you critical information, some people start attacking the person, but that was the truth. It was in February. Is it February of this year? Yes. That they were to do that. It was planned.
That's right.
That thing CDS was, ranting was because that was a big plan for that. Until that Onokpasa came and rushed as though how they want to. In fact, God used him. And I think that is why he paid for it. Because he leaked the secrets, and these people, they knew, that's why I'm thinking that all that they were doing, they assured them that he was not going to survive it. Yes. And these people were doing, can you imagine people that you are sitting with, saying all hail Biafra with, calling your own brothers and sisters, and they are planning this level of evil. And they think they are hidden. There is no way you once you take a paper and pen, you can list them all out. I rest it there, my brother. All I do, I encourage everybody, every well-meaning Biafran. Please, we are in for victory. Whatever you can do, however you can do it, there is assignment for everyone. Because I know for sure, no country, if you want to see a country that thrives, that blossom, it is the people that build it.
Yes.
So we are here to build a nation. We thank God for Deputy Prime Minister Dr. Ngozi Oreboweze. Thank God for her energy and every reassurance and all that she is doing. And we pray that God continue to sustain her, strengthen her, as we wait for our leaders, our heroes, those that they refuse. You have no idea what could have been offered to these people to scuttle Biafra. Why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still in dungeon is because he refused every offer. He refused the oil well. He refused heaven and earth they are offering him. He said it is Biafra or nothing. And we'll continue to pray for them. The people own the government. And how we build it is how it's going to be. God bless you, Mercy.
Thank you so much, my beloved sister. I appreciate you for that wonderful, wonderful speech. As always, thank you for feeding the Biafrans and getting the information out. That is one of the things that we have to do as Biafrans. We need to educate ourselves, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said it in one of his speech that he don't want the Biafra of idiots. And I would like to play that very voice of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu before we go on the last round of this program and end the program. That voice, I want us to listen to what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said in that very place. It's a very important message that we must keep in our heart. In as much as we want Biafra, there is a kind of Biafra we want. And remember, the beauty of truth, whether it is bad or good, it is liberating. Truth is liberating. Truth is liberating. And Biafra is the truth. Let us hear this message of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu before.
We are here to get Biafra, yes. But I don't want Biafra of idiots. Azikiwe fought for independence. Jomo Kenyatta fought for independence. Kwame Nkrumah fought for independence. Arap Moi fought for independence. Nyerere fought for independence. Even right now, remember, I don't want to talk about Eduardo dos Santos of Angola. That's different. I want to talk about Nelson Mandela. He fought for independence. Are you telling me that South Africa you have today was what Mandela fought for? Are you telling me that Mandela died, that black people will be hunting down other black people to kill? The answer is no. Why is that happening? Because the principal critical work that should have been done with the freedom fighting was not done. And what is that? Education. It's a secret. I've given it away now. You know.
Education. That is what we are doing in this platform, to educate our people. Yes, we want Biafra. Yes, every one of us want Biafra. We want freedom. But what kind of freedom do we want? What kind of Biafra are we trying to create or build? Look at different kinds of factions coming out from right, left, and center, opening accounts and saying all manner of things. They all want Biafra. But hear the word of Mazen Nandekano. We don't want the Biafra of idiots. And if we don't educate our people and do what we are supposed to do, we will end up building a Biafra of idiots. That is why we are here. Everyone should add their voice, speak out in their own opinion, how it should be. The truth and nothing but the truth. Because once you speak the truth, liberation will come. Whether it is coming from east, west, north, and south, as long as the truth comes out, whether it is bad or it is good, it is liberating. We must continue to speak so that we can have that Biafra that we all desire. My fellow Biafrans, we are going to be rounding up the program now with our closing remark, and let us kick it off from our beloved brother Greg. My brother Greg, give your submission and again your closing remark as we round up. Are you there, Greg? Are you there, my brother Greg? Are you there?
Prachus, I thought you wanted to play a video.
Yeah, I just played it. I don't want to play it complete. I played it. You didn't hear it? You didn't see the video I played?
No.
Oh, really? I just played. Okay, let me replay it again.
Okay. We are here to get Biafra, yes. But I don't want Biafra of idiots. Azikiwe fought for independence. Jomo Kenyatta fought for independence. Kwame Nkrumah fought for independence. Arap Moi fought for independence. Nyerere fought for independence. Even right now, remember, I don't want to talk about Eduardo dos Santos of Angola. That's different. I want to talk about Nelson Mandela. He fought for independence.
Are you hearing the video? Did you hear it?
No. It's just a picture of Nnamdi Kanu and something reading there, but no voice.
Yes, you need to click on the voice, the mic, to open it.
Wow, I don't know why it's not.
We are here to get Biafra, yes. But I don't want Biafra of idiots. Azikiwe fought for independence. Jomo Kenyatta fought for independence. Kwame Nkrumah fought for independence. Arap Moi fought for independence. Yes. Nyerere fought for independence. Even right now, remember...
I'm not hearing it.
You're not hearing it?
No, it's playing out here. The voice is coming out. The voice is coming out.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. It's supposed to be out. Maybe. Let me play it again. It's supposed to be.
We are here to get Biafra, yes. But I don't want Biafra of idiots.
Tap on the
Azikiwe fought for independence. Jomo Kenyatta fought for independence. Kwame Nkrumah.
Video.
Is it for me?
Yes.
Check your device. I think it should be from your side. It's supposed to be playing now.
Oh, okay.
We can hear it very clear. Yeah.
We are here to get Biafra, yes. But I don't want Biafra of idiots. Azikiwe fought for independence. Jomo Kenyatta fought for independence. Kwame Nkrumah fought for independence. Arap Moi fought for independence. Nyerere fought for independence. Even right now, remember, I don't want to talk about Eduardo dos Santos of Angola. That's different. I want to talk about Nelson Mandela. He fought for independence. Are you telling me that South Africa you have today was what Mandela fought for? Are you telling me that Mandela died, that black people will be hunting down other black people to kill? The answer is no. Why is that happening? Because the principal critical work that should have been done with the freedom fighting was not done. And what is that? Education. It's a secret. I've given it away now. You know, before we arrived at fighting for our freedom this way, I looked at the history of Africa. I looked at the history of every black freedom fighter, genuine. I looked at the history of their countries and respective territories and what happened when they got what they were looking for. Invariably, you'll be shocked. None of them made any progress. I repeat, none of them made any collective, conscientious progress that you can look at and say, hey, I'm happy with this. None. Why? Because black people try to, or they are imitating, they want to imitate Europeans and white people. They think that by going to white people's school, by doing everything white people does, somehow they can effect lasting change in their lives, and the answer is no. You can't do it. Do you know why they cannot do it? There is a way that Caucasians think. It's working for them, and I love it. Good luck to them. But you, as an African, you as a Biafran, if you want that piece of land to be developed, you need to think in a particular way. Not necessarily with the way the Caucasian does it. That is what we are doing, so that the legacy of Biafra will last. That Biafrans will not condemn anybody. You will judge any fool who is in office and stealing money. They say don't judge anybody. So somebody can be a governor and steal people's salary and run away. Well, don't judge him as he's stealing your money. You come and say, oh, Gabet, what are you doing? You say, oh, don't judge me that you will not be judged. It's in the book. It's just like a pastor telling you about tithe. I'll touch not my anointing. Up in his bush. You are a criminal fake pastor. They are coming to arrest you. You say, oh, touch not my anointing. We want Biafra to be different. That is why we educate you. We impart knowledge the way we do. So you'll be able to hold your public officers to account. Nobody can come and bring any wishy-washy, superstitious mumbo-jumbo. Tell you, oh, don't touch this. Nonsense. Everything is questionable. Everything I say. Question everything. That is how you keep your public servants on their toes all the time. To do what you want. After all, the country belongs to you. It doesn't belong to them. Power belongs to the people, and in this Biafra we are building genuinely, power will belong to the people. How do you make them hold on to that power and discharge your responsibilities? By educating them, and that's what we're doing now. So sometimes it appears as if we are digressing, oh, we are going towards religion. It is for a purpose. We know what we are doing. It is for a purpose. Or else you end up dumb. You won't know what they're doing. We don't want that rubbish. That's why we do things the way we do. After all, the basis of your ignorance as a black person is religion. Religion is why black Africans are dumb. By the time you come away from this bondage, my goodness, that is why we are the way we are. We are fast forwarding everything to make it quick, so that when we get Biafra, you won't mess it up. All of you with your general overseer, if you're in the Biafra army, telling me I should leave Yoruba pastors alone. If you know Yorubas don't want Biafra, is that correct? Yes, this man said, Kumiji said he is praying for the zoo not to break up. Yes? And we're fighting for the zoo to break up. Now, if this pastor of yours, because as you're going now, you give your mom your phone number or your dad. Your dad goes to Yoruba church. They ask your dad, oh, where is your son? My son is fighting with the army of Biafra. The pastor can say, give me his number. I want to call him. Yoruba will call your son at the battlefront. If your son did not receive this education now, or is of a weak disposition, he'll say, okay, yes, so my general overseer, Pastor Kumi, man of God, said I should not fight anymore, that Nigeria is better for me. Since my man of God has spoken, I have to do what the man of God said. Rubbish. Now you understand why we are doing what we are doing? We want to undermine everywhere the devil will come from. Plugging all the holes that the devil will come from.
I hope you heard that message of Mazen Nandekan. My sister Ojugo was not hearing it. I think every other person would have heard it, and the people on the comment section are hearing it also. So I don't know why she was not hearing it, maybe from her own site. So that message is very clear, that in as much as we want Biafra, we don't want Biafra of fools and idiots. That's what Mazen Nandekan was saying. That there is an important thing we must do. Education, we must educate ourselves to build that Biafra that we want. We must. It is a must. If we fail to educate ourselves, we will end up building another zoo. We will end up building what others have done, just like South Africa that they fought for independence, and today they are fighting against the same independence they fought for. That is why we are in this platform, and that is why we will continue to speak on a daily basis. People today that claim that they want Biafra. Everybody wants Biafra, but what kind of Biafra do you want? Today we are seeing the people who are creating Biafra of Akawo, Biafra of Babianla. That's what we are seeing today. Is that the Biafra you want? Everybody wants to put out an account for people to donate money. It is about money, 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 money. All this while, people have been saying it, oh, Biafra struggle is about money. They just want money. And we continue to defend and say it's not about money. Today, look at what our brothers are doing today to show the world that it's just about the money. What else am I going to say? How else am I going to defend it? We will continue to educate ourselves. That is why we're here. And we will continue to do so. I appreciate everyone that have joined us on this program today as we are rounding up. Bro Greg, I don't know whether you're there now. Brother Greg? I don't know whether
let somebody think I will be the last person to finish. Thank you.
Okay. So as we are trying to round up now, Coach Hooks, are you there? Are you there, Coach Hooks? I know Coach Hooks is from Homeland, so let's take Coach Hooks if he's there. I think Coach Hooks is not there. If Coach Hooks is not there, let's take our brother Ocean Monster. Are you there? Okay.
Thank you for this time again. Okay. I thank you, Biafrans. The message of Mazen Nandekano is very clear. We need Biafra of love. We need Biafra of unity. We need Biafra of progress. We need Biafra of truth, honesty. We need Biafra of love. Now, a while ago, I received a call. I was told that, that yesterday or so that more than 14 boys was murdered in Anambra. Why? More than 14 men were murdered in Anambra somewhere within Oga Aziz or so. And I asked why. They say that they are having meeting. They were just having meeting there. And these people came in and asked, who are they? What are they doing? They just open fire on them. And that is very bad. That is how they have destroyed us. And where are those guys from? They say that they are from Ebonyi. And I said, wow, what is all this? They create this enmity in between us, trying to be tribal and all this nonsense. What is the so-called governor of Anambra State doing? Nothing. I don't know if they created this thing for us to hate ourselves or begin to kill ourselves. So Mazen Nandekano have said it, that Biafra that we need is that Biafra of love, Biafra of unity. And that is what we are standing for. Biafrans, let us remove those things that divide us. See ourselves as one another, irregardless and irrespective of where you come from. And that is why in a formal ID card or identification Biafran, you don't have anywhere you come from. You are a Biafran. I'm a Biafran. We are all Biafrans. So that it will not be like that of South Africa and what is going on in South Africa. You hear all the names that Mazen Nandekano mentioned. Some of these fathers, they fought with everything in them, believing in oneness of black race, believing in oneness of Africans, believing in their progress and their unity and love and equity. Today, the enemies have sowed the seed of discord among us. And that is what part of what is playing out today. That brother will see brother, he will not know his brother again. This one said, I come from this state. The other one said, he come from the other state. The other one said, he come from this country and the other. Forgetting that we are all one, just like in Europe, in America, in Scandinavia and all other nations, Australia. Thank you, Biafrans. As we know that we are in the season of confessions and explosions of what is going on, let us listen with our minds. Let us use our brains. Let us analyze everything we hear so that we will not get deceived or carried away with emotion. These people have done enough damage, and we will not allow them to do that damage again. We see what is going on in Olo today. I think it's okay. I don't know if it's True Survivor or Mazikai report play it the other day. It's on social media where the terrorist armies are moving either in Usioma or where in Olo, moving with tanks, with bulldozers, moving from house to house.
So,
When Omuaka, at Omuaka, when is those things going to stop? Are we going to watch until they bring everything concern us down? It is time to stand firm, to stand on the truth. You know the truth, Biafrans. We all have known and see the truth. Stand with it and let us move and pursue the enemy that pursues us. Let us remove them as we have done before and hold our ground firm. This is very important for all of us. We will not open our eyes and watch what is going on. Our people dying on daily basis. This is why Ojukwu declared Biafra. Ojukwu and the generation and all the Biafrans declared it in 1967 and defended it with everything with blood. We will not throw that away. We will not throw the life that have been lost. Biafra land will never be middle belt. Biafra land will never be northeast. Biafra land will not be southern Kaduna. Biafra land will not be Meduguri. Biafra land will not be Sokoto, will not be Zamfara. Biafra land must be secured. Biafra land must be secured and well protected for the liberty of Biafrans in general. And we're in exile shall return home to enjoy our land. Those who want to do businesses with us in the international community will come, we do the business in genuineness. Just like Mazamon and then Kanu said it. It's not about our resources. We are not fighting just for resources. We are fighting for our survival. We can give you oil for free even. We can give you mineral resources for free. We have intellectual capacities to govern and manage ourselves and make our nation great. Biafrans, let us stand on the truth. The truth is what will set us free. That is word of Bible. That is word of humanity. Know the truth. Speak the truth at all times. Stand for the truth. It shall set you free. Thank you, Biafrans. See you some other time again, either today or tomorrow as my survivor comes up. God bless us all. Stay blessed. The best is yet to come.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my brother. Appreciate you. Let's hear from our beloved sister, Origin. Give us your conclusion and a word of closing remark. My sister, Origin, are you there?
I didn't. My mic. Thank you, Mazichux. Thank you for your contribution to building Biafra. Thank you for your resilience. It is consistency that will give us Biafra. And as you continue to come and we all, work together Everybody have their own job. Mine, I'm not. I began to speak or even get into social media because of Biafra. One thing that Mazin Nnamdi Kanu in one of the video clips showed, is on education, education, and it is not just the four walls of the school, but
Yes.
they say knowledge is power. And knowledge comes from gathering of information. When you gather information, it empowers you. Wisdom, when you apply the knowledge you have and you see results come out. One of the things he keeps also saying is about, when he is passionate about Biafra and the facts that we need to get out of the contraption, it's not because he hated the people inside the contraption. It's just that the system is anti us. The
Yes.
system, it is we can't, it does not matter what we try to do, we cannot survive in that system. There are two systems that are at play in the present contraption, because I can't afford to call it, because when you really know the truth of this here in America, if they want to derogate you, they call you nigger. And this is a name that somebody brought who knows the real meaning. If in fact, sometimes I'm like, Flora Shaw, what a woman. And when I remember that Flora Shaw is a woman that looked at the people, felt that what fits them or what suits them is to call them nigger. And people are holding it with their life and they're defending it with their BLOOD. That is what ignorance can do to a people. So the feudal system, which the other side practice, is anti-us. We can't practice it. You can't. I remember during after the war, if you, I know most the people that survived the Kwashoko is not because it's resilience. We didn't. In fact, some of them, when they asked to go and line up the characters or all the people, the mothers would rather go and find food and go to farm. We were not. It's not in our DNA to beg. A typical Igbo Biafran will rather die than go and beg. So why are we submitting or subjecting ourselves or assuming that we will? How does it work? In my mind, it does not. It does not work. I can't imagine it allowing ourselves to remain in a place where they will not allow you to, practice who you are, because we are a republic. We are the originators of. In our DNA is what they call it, democracy, because we choose our leaders by ourselves and we choose the best. And that is why there was progress before this thing behoved us. So it's important that we really, if you're here to let Biafra be, fight and push to light. Don't mind in those swimming, and that's what they call them. Those swimming and the ogale. Onyo ogale will be onyo ogale. Yes. That's what they did to our fathers. Don't forget. They gave them warrant chiefs and all of that, and tell them to start pointing where the heroes are. They will apprehend them. They have been doing this, but this time around, they won't succeed. I rest it there, Mazichu. God bless you, and God bless all our panelists.
Bless you too, my sister. I appreciate you for that wonderful, wonderful conclusion. May Chukwu Okike my guide and protect you. Beloved sister Ojugo, give us your closing remark as we round up.
Okay. Can you hear me very well?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Consistency is the key. So my thanks go to you, Chooks, for your consistency and for
Thank you.
having a platform that educates us, a platform that when people talk, they speak truth and nothing but the truth. And we're not surprised why we have a DPM, Dr. Ngazara Beze, we have now, is to make sure that idiots, like Mazen Namdakala said, we will not build a country of idiots. So she has started to sanitize us, starting from the leaders, from our leaders, from our cabinets. The sanitation started from there so that we will not have idiots to lead us. Truth, you cannot hide. Tell yourself, I cannot hide the truth. The truth must surface in one way or the other. It must. So, if you know that and you have that in mind, all this mago will not be there. And when you're saying Biafrans, I don't know the Biafrans you're calling. I don't know. So ask yourself, what type of Biafrans are you calling? So truth, nothing but the truth. Our people must be educated. It's a must because the zoo has brainwashed everybody so bad that we say wrong and we think it's the truth. So we need that sanitation, but from up, it's coming down to each and every one of us. Thank you so much, everybody who has been here, those listening. A platform of truth will continue. Thank you all, and God bless each and every one of you. Bye.
Thank you so much, my sister. God bless you more and more. Mind your business. We are rounding up and you just came in. So let's just give you 1 minute, just 1 minute to round up and give us your word of encouragement and conclude at the same time. Mind your business. If you are there, unmute yourself.
Yeah, just True Survivor. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, my brother. You're welcome.
Yeah, greeting from my end.
No.
I don't have much to contribute. Only I just enjoying the whole stuffs and the whole saga these people are playing. That's what I'm enjoying mostly. Mm-hmm.
You're enjoying the mood, huh?
I am enjoying it seriously. It's less of a real Biafra. I am telling you greatly. It depends on the Biafrans that we said we are, how to understand the movement and the struggle, how it goes. That's where I just leave everything. But normally, we are following the real road. I know Sunday, my hand, I hear me. There we move. I have just this seconds of contribution to give because I'm enjoying it seriously. I'm telling you. As I always said in this your platform, what I owe and what I do say, we must have to be prayerful. That is the only solution to to this rubbish. I cannot even understand why people, after messing up, we still come on the social media, hosting themselves, talking against what they did not even believe. I don't understand. And the Biafrans, many people, when I see many people talking on this very simple, I was like, I will be like, who are these very people? Who are these people following this? After you coming to tell me what you are doing, what you have done, and how will you believe that you can convince somebody like me that you are not still the same person you are, and you are not? Well, as I said, I'm enjoying it seriously. I'm enjoying it. It's less for the Biafrans to know what they are doing. That's all. Thank you, True Survivor. I will keep on saying the truth because that is where I belong, and that is what I believe. The ways of Nnamdi Kanu, the ways of Maze Samonepa, the finisher. They are always in my mind. in my bones, and I always maintain that truth. That is only the real way I know. But other things people are saying, I'm a wagging kahana. That's where I rest my case, brother. I rest my
Thank
case
you so
because we
much.
believe we know the real people, and we are doing it. We are following the real people, and I believe that with God all things will be possible. We have happened in our nation already, so I don't know what else people are expecting. I don't know. I don't know. I always ask Biafrans, let's come together. The end is here. So I don't see the next thing. I don't see what else are we waiting for. I don't see that. I feel the thing I check. But actually, go one because this mama na my grandmother. What did she stand for? What? No, I am just, when I came, I see the program yesterday or day before yesterday because I don't normally see the program. I always watch later, after which I tune my distance, I see them. I would like to hear. If I hear that this woman and Igbo, I will just close the chapter. I will not listen again because their words doesn't give me anything. That's the truth of it. I don't see anything I swear from them or that my body or my mind welcome. I don't see the thing. With vam. Whom are they deceiving? Or dog I don't get the other day. Already Hanira and deceiving Biafrans. Because the people like this. No, so I'm telling you the gospel truth.
They are convincing themselves. They are just convincing themselves that they can convince people.
But I see adults, people talking in the program, trying to even divert the whole situation, the whole ways. What is wrong here?
My brother, those people that you are seeing there, watch them. They are not for Biafra. They are not Biafrans. How will you know them? When it turns to support, watch their utterances. Their utterances are always for destruction, deceit, lies, propaganda. Just watch the mood they always operate. Then when it comes to support, even at their own fundraising, you cannot find any of them. Those people that call and comment on their dissing. So they are equal not existing. Those people are just people who are there, to create more chaos, to create confusions, to make as if they have supporters. They know that they don't have any supporter.
Maybe that's what I still believe. That you maybe you spoke well. That's what I believe because I cannot see somebody a real Biafran who knows what he or she wants. Will be following Vam. What will Vam contribute? What will this issue contribute? I doesn't like to call their names because when I call it, it irritates me. That's the simple truth. Because the
Sorry,
one
my brother,
I'm
one of those that hate to interrupt people, but please forgive me.
no problem.
There's something they say, or they call the wasa, or they call the
guru.
Look, there are some people you can't cure them. You see, those people there, they will do. You see, and another thing is hate is dangerous. Pray in your heart, God, may I not hate anybody. I don't know how they convince them to hate Ngozi Orabweze, and they are ready to shoot their own foot, cripple themselves because they just don't like the woman that God has given the mantle of leadership. And that is very dangerous. So
and then
please,
if they are listening to me, they should go and read Matthew chapter 10, verse 22. You may hate the person, you may do whatever you will do, but at the end, you know what will happen? It's victory. Save. All they are doing, that is how it is. Anybody that is doing the right thing that people hate, people mock, watch that very person. He is doing it right. I don't believe where so, but when I get inside the scripture, I know that whatever one is doing, see what he's doing. You see that one, that hate, at last the hate will bring victory. That is the simple truth of it. I wonder people who listen to that. That's why at times I get pissed off because I don't say I hate people because that's why I don't use that language. I never like it to hear you use it at all. I don't know what these people are following them for. Thank you, True Survivor. I don't want to take much of your time, sir. I was just coming back. I just switch in. I just say you're online. I say, let me just, where I know the truth always been spoken. So I say, let me switch in, Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Thank you so
thank you for the good work. You always have patience. I love that. Keep it up, sir. Keep it up.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, my
Thank
beloved
you.
brother. You have spoken well. And just like my sister said, every one of us should make sure you watch yourself. Don't hate anybody. There's no need to hate anybody.
No.
There is no need to hate. It doesn't matter who the person is. You can dislike their attitude and what they are doing. Don't hate anybody. Don't.
Yes, sir. You're right.
Because when you hate, it will drag you to the length that you begin to destroy yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You begin to support evil. You begin to lie against yourself.
Yeah, you're right, sir.
That's why I tell people, you see this our journey of Biafra. You don't have to create enmity for yourself, fight your brother because of the cause of Biafra. No.
Because of
At the end of the day, every one of us, the good, the bad, and the ugly, we are going to return back home. Remember, we have a constitution. The constitution will take its course. If I have committed any crime, they will open the constitution. If I'm guilty, I'm going to face it. Likewise, you yourself. Why do we have to create enmity unnecessarily? You don't have to. Don't go and fight somebody, create enmity, begin to tell lies, propaganda, blackmail your own brother. In the name of that, we are fighting for freedom. No. It doesn't work that way.
I don't know.
It doesn't work that way.
Don't know.
Just like my sister said, beware of hate. Don't hate anybody. Do not hate anybody. You can dislike their attitude. You can rebuke them, but don't hate.
Yeah.
Once you drive to that limit of hate, it will take you to a limit that you cannot be able to come back again.
It's a spirit, sir. It's a spirit. Yes, sir. It's a spirit.
Please, I appreciate everyone that have been with us on this program. We will continue to come. Just like Mazin Nandekano say, educating ourselves. That is what we are doing here. We educate ourselves to know what we have to know, the kind of Biafra we want. And I want to remind us the beauty of truth. Whether it is bad or good, it is liberating.
Yes, sir.
The beauty of truth, whether it is bad or good, it is liberating. And Biafra is the truth.
Yes, sir.
May Chukwu guide and protect every one of us that have been in this program, more especially those in the homeland. May Chukwu guide and protect people in the homeland, secure them, guide them and protect them. No evil shall befall them. We pray for all the Biafrans across our friends and relatives. May Chukwu guide and protect all of us. We also pray for our Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi Orebeze. We pray for more wisdom, knowledge, understanding, and strength. We pray
keep on disturbing her.
Mazin Nandekano. That Chukwu will guide and protect Mazin Nandekano. Give him more revelation, give him strength, give him healing. Set him free as soon as possible so that he can join us. We also pray for our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko. Chukwu we guide him, protect him, save him from the hand of the enemy. No evil shall befall him. Give him wisdom, knowledge, understanding. Protect him in his going out and coming in. Very soon, our leaders will join us and we will celebrate together. No weapon formed or fashioned against us as Biafrans shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against our leaders shall prosper. Thank you so much for being with us in this program. We'll see you again later in the day, in the night. We can see again or tomorrow. Thank you so much and stay blessed.
And God bless you. Bye.
Yeah, my dear, on the beat.
I see Mommy Nkechi, a rapper don't tell she the new for grave where my uche de Papa Emeka. Don't blind from growing, Pekin don't fall, now watch up I'm raw. Me self they shake my hand no feel. Yesterday we laughed, today not us we more. If we don't stop this night where we they share, tell me who go sing for the ones we know they.
new voice from under the soil. Brother, no let my blood turn to oil. Little Ada they ask where my papa go. Her small hand they shake, she no sabi this woe. I beg my people see this fire we burn. Now our house they blaze, now our future they turn. We go tell their ghosts we no go fail you. If we hold this love, that death go burn you.
No, make we try you. Back up in the day.
I beg my people see this fire we burn. Now our house they blaze, now our future they turn. We go tell their ghosts we no go fail you. If we hold this love, that death go burn you.
Oh, make we try you.
Back up joins with a trembling. Oh, hey. If we no join now, our children go so.
This is not wicked word. This is not confusion word. Listen to Palibran. I will be telling you a story about one lady girl. Pali they go to work. Pali they work for bank. Then I enter for motor. The driver they go. The driver they go. Opposite Udi. But the right hand the side. Along Gusukuru Road. I see people run. I see people run. Then I ask the driver. The driver waiting they happen. The driver waiting they happen. The driver tell the Pali boy. See no day for thought. See no day for thought. If better you take your eye and see. Then I call the driver. The driver waiting. The driver waiting. This is not wicked word. This is not confusion word. Listen to Palibran. I will be telling you a story about one lady girl. Pali they go to work. Pali they work for bank. Then I enter for motor. The driver they go. The driver they go. Opposite Udi. But the right hand the side. Along Gusukuru Road. I see people run. I see people run. Then I ask the driver. The driver waiting they happen. The driver waiting they happen.